Okay. Ooh. Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lego. I'm gonna say finale. We're gonna be done with it as of tonight. I'm gonna finish this thing, and right now.
Wait, I need a picture.
A picture here. I'll hold the Bowser. Cool. All right, so now we're going to. I stopped. Let's see, where did I stop? Dude, Ryan Bates is in the chat. That's what I wanted to see. Ryan Bates, those of you who haven't watched one of these streams before, bought this set along with me, and he's been building side by side with me and truthfully helping me out because I've gotten confused a couple times. So glad to see Ryan's here. My little safety net is here. I'm on page 166. I'm on step 218. How many steps are on this thing? Let's find that out. We are looking at a total of 392, 218. Well, fuck. And then page 271 is the finale. 166. All right, we got some work ahead of us. We got to work, but we can do this. So let's map it up. I really wanted to finish this before the MLK week was over. So I'm going to do my darndest. Okay, so I need, let's see, 4 of these little pieces. And I'm going to try to figure out how I have the 4 pieces. Wait a minute. I think I skipped a piece. Oh, no. Yeah, I missed a little piece on the last page because I was hurrying. I was in a hurry. I believe the last time I was doing this, I had to get, Slayer from art class, if I remember correctly. So I was kind of rushed a little bit. Okay. All right. For those of you who just watched the podcast, and thanks for hanging out with us on a Sunday night. Again, I was given this jersey in the P.O. box by Austin. Still can't believe it. I texted my entire family, like dad, brother, sister, brother-in-law, texted Jenny, texted my friend from preschool, texted Eric and Brian about this jersey. My phone's going off because I was so excited. So, Austin, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we are going to somehow connect this level that I built. If you can see, there's a Mario 64 level. We're going to somehow connect it to this, and I don't quite see. I think I do see how. I need to. Okay, this is a little confusing, but I think I put this like that, and this like that, and then this. Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Let's go back a smidge. Yeah, I put that there. Just put this on top of that? That's weird. Okay. Oh, I see how. I see what they want me to do. Okay. That goes like that, and that goes like that. And it kind of snaps right in, huh? And then that goes. Dude, it's a little tight.
Shawn, I know you're figuring a lot of things out right now, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interject, and I don't mean to turn this negative or try to suck the energy out of this.
Yeah.
Because I really am having a good time, and I think everyone's really enjoyed it. But I need to know what fucking pizza we're gonna order, or I'm gonna die.
Oh shit.
So, let's maybe put the Legos down, maybe put it all back in the box. And can we get serious about this?
Yeah.
I mean, pepperoni.
Obviously.
I mean, is that
Kevin wants pepperoni? We know
okay?
that.
No, thank you.
But see, now there's difficulties. Rachel says no. So what now I'm caught in the middle, and I don't. Okay.
Oh,
This one on?
I think it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all on.
That's when I was talking to you. This should be good.
Special separate pizza for Rachel.
Rachel's eating bread tonight. That's it.
I'm gonna die.
I just
Rachel,
decided.
Don't do that.
That's it. I'm extra bread. I'm getting left beef pizza. No, you want to just get a standard pepperoni? I mean, let's not fuck around.
Kevin, that's what Kevin always
We
wants.
should get a standard pep for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Maybe stuffed crust or not
You
stuffed
wanna do
crust.
that?
I don't.
People at home, are we doing stuffed crust or no stuffed crust? How many pizzas do we need? Do you think
2.
two large? It's probably fine.
I think
That's
too
good.
large.
But
is
here's the
good.
thing: what if Johnny comes back all like, "Hey, I'm done early. I'm coming back." He's gonna throw a
He's
fucking
not,
fit.
You know what? I got a good feeling. Johnny doesn't want to come back. He wants the night off. He's not
Okay.
coming back. Yeah, I say with a pepperoni, go do whatever feels right.
Okay.
You know.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I'm gonna do a stuffed pepperoni. Cool.
And what pizza do you want, Shawn?
I like to get weird. So if I don't know what the weird options are,
Probably chicken and barbecue.
I love that.
That's always a good
That's
weird
always
option.
good for me. Rocco, what sounds good to you?
None of that bullshit.
Okay.
I like to get fucking normal.
Well,
No,
keep in mind, we already have the pepperoni.
Yeah, it's not normal enough.
Okay.
I need just basic light cheese. No, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna throw some things out here. Got
Okay,
the meats. That's what they call it. The meats pizza. Fiery buffalo chicken pizza.
That sounds good.
Barbecue chicken bacon pizza.
Sounds good.
Extra cheesy Alfredo. Dude, we did that. We got snookered that one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't do
Extra
that.
cheesy Alfredo pizza was a fucking rip. It was just
Okay.
cheese pizza. They called it something fancy. They pulled some buka shit. Hawaiian barbecue chicken pizza.
Okay.
Pepperoni sausage and 6 cheese. That's too many cheese.
Mm.
Meatball pepperoni. Philly cheesesteak pizza.
I feel like we've gotten that before.
Yeah, did we? I feel like we did too.
I think so.
Fresh spinach and tomato Alfredo pizza.
Ooh.
Super Hawaiian. Why is it super Hawaiian? Is that like Super Saiyan? Let's see. Loaded with sweet, juicy pineapple bits, julienne cut Canadian bacon, hickory smoked bacon, a 3-cheese blend, and okay. Why is that super? I don't know. So there's super Hawaiian pizza.
Okay.
Ultimate pepperoni pizza where they just go way crazier with the pepperoni. They go fucking nuts.
Okay.
The works. It's always the works. Zesty Italian trio.
Whoa. What is
Which
that?
is sausage, salami, pepperoni plus banana peppers.
Okay.
That's it. What do you guys think? Do any of those sound good?
Well, I always like a wing sauce pizza. I also always like a barbecue chicken pizza. But I don't want. Here's the thing: we already got pepperoni. We don't get more meats. We're good on the meats. You know?
The meats have been met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kevin?
My vote is barbecue chicken because we did get a buffalo chicken pizza at the hotel during Anime Expo and
Yeah.
nobody liked it.
Nobody
really?
liked it.
I remember
It wasn't
everybody
good, or did we
everybody
just
went
not eat it?
I think that was
Yeah.
like a kind of a dud in all the pizzas we got.
Have you ever had it before? Because I love a wing sauce pizza.
You know what? Yeah. What was the deal?
We ordered-
But I
it was-
think
it
I
was-
did. No. I think I did something else to it though.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh no.
I just
now
remember
you
it was
got me-
wing sauce instead of marinara.
I thought I did something else to it though, and it was like, yeah, fuck off. I can't remember what it was. I'm not against super Hawaiian.
No, I'm not against any of these really. Like, and I got my pep, so
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
What if
Yes, your is fine.
and I want to say, character growth. I always fought the Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
no. Yeah.
And I really had to come to terms with all food is good. You really,
Yeah.
if you have a problem with food, it's you. That's the problem. And once I reduce that barrier, I just eat everything now.
I think people get really mad about Hawaiian pizza. I don't know. It's like a meme almost.
I know. I don't
The
get it.
anger.
It's stupid.
I can tell you exactly what it is.
Okay.
That's just, you're eating an Italian thing, and that's just not what was part of it. You know what I mean? It's like having tacos with a Snickers bar in it. It's like
Yeah,
that's
but-
not
No, it's
what.
not.
Why are you doing it? That doesn't make sense. But what I came to learn is, if it's good, why are we caring about that?
That's Lennon's favorite kind of pizza. And so
Yeah.
usually when it was her birthday party, I got pizza, and I got specifically a Hawaiian one just for her. Because usually, people don't care. That was gone in 2 seconds. Everyone was happy.
Yeah,
I was surprised.
yeah.
So I think it's a thing. People like it.
I feel like it comes from the same thing. You know what was a big revelation for me as I watched? I think it was a Saved by the Bell episode where they got sushi, and Zach Morris was like, "I'm supposed to eat eel? I don't think I'm going to eat an eel." And I thought, oh, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to eat this thing. Yo, it's 2023. You got people eating ass out there. Okay.
I really like.
What are we talking about?
I can't think of a food that I just don't like.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm at now. I'm like, I don't know if there's anything I just won't eat.
I think for me, it's just like texture based because
Sure.
you're not going to put an oyster in me. No, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't care for that. I didn't
don't-
care for that.
No.
Not that I
Oysters
wouldn't
weren't-
eat. If you had it here now, I'd probably try another one, but
Yep,
I didn't
100%.
love it.
I wish
Yeah.
I would, but I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't.
For
There's no
me,
way.
it's like I had it and I was like, oh, it's fine, I guess. It's fine. But I'm not going to seek it out.
I think Lena Reno in the chat had a great thing to say. I will never eat ass. Frowny face poop.
You know, good
I
point.
can't argue with that.
Can't
I really
argue.
can't. Like, thank you for that.
So smart.
Okay. Are we okay with Super Hawaiian then?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
We're going Super Hawaiian.
Pepperoni stuffed crust, super Hawaiian.
I think I might go Super Hawaiian too.
I'm gonna go super Hawaiian.
I'm
God.
angry. I'm angry enough. Yeah, Super Hawaiian God. I'm going Super Hawaiian God. Super Hawaiian. Never mind. They still haven't done a home release of that last Dragon Ball movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that.
It's been a while.
And then I think they listed the Blu-ray on Amazon, but Japan is getting a 4K, and it doesn't look like we are. And I'm like, yeah, I'll probably wait till that comes out.
Not me.
I really like that movie.
I need it now. ASAP.
Ultra Hawaiian Instinct. Thank you, Ryan. Okay.
I think, Beepin, that your nationality sort of stays the same throughout your life.
No, you've changed enough.
Ah,
Is she still European? She's been in California so much.
so much. Some might say I live here.
Where? I'm missing a little piece. Kevin.
I
what did you do?
I heard
I
you
know.
I heard you talking the other day about like Kevin doesn't
Repeat bits.
repeat bits, and you know me too well.
I know.
I did it once.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
I'm not gonna keep doing it.
Nope.
So any missing things, I would never do that.
And I knew that the second you did that, I was like, I know that he would never do this again. It was funny.
Yep.
But he would never do it again.
One time.
To answer Jarhead Fertilizer, I'm from Cheshire. Swansea is very cool.
What was it from? From where?
Cheshire,
Like Cheshire.
Oh, where the cat comes
Yes.
from?
Oh.
but Cheshire, because not Cheshire. We had a cat called
No.
Cheshire at
Tomato,
work.
tomato.
Yeah, literally. We had a cat called Cheshire at work, and I found myself saying Cheshire once, and I nearly bit my own tongue. I was so angry with myself.
Oh.
And also, physically, the UK is still in Europe, so don't worry about that.
I think I did this wrong.
I don't drink beer, but I lived in Newcastle.
Did
Oh
it?
yeah, Rachel, I gotta get your.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
wait.
Gluten-free pie.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Extra gluten pie.
We don't have to get if you want to stick with the one, then if it's gonna be
No, I want a lot.
No.
okay.
Sean, I'm
It's
hungry.
way better to order
don't-
too much pizza than not
Sean,
enough pizza.
stick to the Legos. You don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, we got our own
We'll
thing.
handle the pizza.
We got our own
Got it.
thing here. That's not you.
Sorry about that.
Joaquin.
okay,
Joaquin. Hang on. They are called Barney and George, but we call them Spotty and Scratchy because we don't know which one is which. But one of them has a spot.
You guys are
and
talking
one of
about
them
what you
has a
call
scratch.
potatoes or something?
No. Joaquin follows me on Instagram. We follow each other. He has a cat that looks exactly like the cats that live outside my grandma's house, and he wanted to know what their names were. Sorry. Go ahead. Pizza.
What's your what's
Okay, real quick. This one
With ancient grains.
Yeah, they use ancient grains. This you're gonna
I'm gonna.
yeah, the
Go back in time.
first ancestral race made these crusts here with the lance. Okay.
This is not looking like what it looked like on the internet, and I was all prepared. And yeah, original sauce is fine. Normal bake, normal cut.
Normal cut. You don't want to clean. What's clean cut?
Oh God.
What the fuck? It says normal cut, square cut. Okay, I expect those. Clean cut?
Clean cut.
What does that mean?
Fully shaved.
What
is a clean
cut
Hey, has anybody
pizza?
worked at Papa John? What's a clean cut?
What is a clean cut pizza? Oh, maybe it's already like way separated. They use a clean.
What?
Circumcised.
What does that mean? No I don't.
Do we have knives here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we do no cut? Is that
Oh,
good?
you want to?
Yeah, because
Okay.
they sometimes use the same stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to get.
Easy.
Yeah. No cut.
Shit my pants. Yeah, I know.
You've seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we always
whatever.
get that warning.
I've already looked up which ones have gluten, which ones don't.
Okay.
But
no,
you
I
have to
didn't.
go into the stupid thing.
Okay, normal cheese.
Normal cheese.
Okay. Meats.
Canadian bacon, please.
Okay. Anything else? In that category?
That's good
Okay. Any
meats.
veggies?
So I looked up this. Why the spinach was like, oh, it might. Why?
What do they
Apparently
do with the
it's
spinach?
like it's held with other things that have gluten in them. Like,
Huh?
how stupid! You
Yeah.
ruined my spinach pizza. I would.
Yeah, that's
like-
goofy.
So banana peppers, please.
Okay, good choice.
I love
I like
banana
those.
peppers.
Me too.
And I'm having Canadian bacon. I can't fucking. So stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, did Garrett Beepin has a good point. Garrett leave the beef here? We just kind of put that on
we
it.
can
Maybe?
just toss some beef on it.
I'll go with green peppers as well.
You want to go with that? Okay,
Healthy.
all set.
Yeah,
Garrett,
Okay,
Thank you, bud.
no problem.
Sorry if this ends up being
Garrett said no
insanely
more beef.
expensive.
Oh
'cause
no! I chose
Those
from
ones
all the
always
deal. We got deals, dude.
Ooh.
This ain't nothing. Hey, after the small fortune spent on Buca de Beppo, everything looks great in comparison.
Wow. I can't believe you paid so much for
yeah, that
food
was-
that only looked appetizing.
I never felt like we've been robbed more.
I hate that feeling when you get the bill and it's like
I got
have to pay
snookered.
it, but I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware, I'm not happy about this.
neither.
I think I'm building a level on top of, like, this is the level now,
Whoa.
but
That's
my level that I
cool.
built is already here, but you can open it up. And
Oh,
then
that's
it's
so
It has a
cool.
swing
inside,
out, that's
it's
cool.
inside there.
Mario is so fun.
Wow.
So I don't know how this is going to
Fun.
work.
Well said.
Aluminium.
I'm in a big Mario mood right now after that.
Me too.
Thing.
Hey,
Like-
we left there just like I want to play Mario.
I bought
wanna do it.
perler beads at Michael's the other day. I got I'm in a Mario. I want to play
We
some
haven't
Mario
done those yet.
games.
I need to.
Oh,
It doesn't enter jack shit for. I need to enter my.
Nightmare. Thanks, bud. Watch out.
Two.
yeah, Johnny would get a kick out of this. Is it all? I think it is all Mario 64. That's
It's,
so
it's
cool.
Mario 64. It's all
That's
levels.
so
yeah.
cool.
You should do
Yeah.
a perler bead making stream.
I know.
That would be fun. I'd like that.
I left them at home.
I know. Could have tag teamed it. Screen in screen.
Yeah.
Picture in picture.
Okay.
Yeah, you should stream yourself playing Mario too, huh?
And then
Which Mario game would you play?
Okay, so that's where
Bowser's
we're at now. We're on page 177 now, so we're flying.
Yeah, we're flying, and you're on bag still 7.
Bag 7 still.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's okay. I feel like I'm running out of pieces on bag 7, so that's a good sign. I need this and this. It's so funny. I never considered myself a Lego builder. I've never really done it before until the stream 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I found that leaving these builds in the middle, like I just am at home, is like, oh, I want to finish that. Like I just keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
I did not think that would happen with me. I didn't think I'd really care.
No.
But I ended up really enjoying it.
Yeah. That
Turns
was
out.
me in those diamond dot paintings. Do you remember them?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I
You know
love
what?
those.
Sawyer's got a gigantic one of Homer wearing like a Rasta hat.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
She
amazing.
loves The Simpsons, right? She's like so into The Simpsons right now,
That's great.
which is funny. But like she's so far beyond anywhere I've ever got watching the show. She's on like season 27 or some shit. Like
What?
so far. It's so not enjoyable anymore. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so beyond
no.
what you want.
watching the old ones is still that's like my comfort show. I've decided like the old school Simpsons season, like 2 kind of mostly 3 to like 9 is like
Yeah, in season 1 they still looked all fucked up, didn't they? In the animation.
Yeah, it's funny because so last night I just randomly like, hey, let's put on an old episode just to see the difference, and like it was crazy how much it's changed.
Yeah.
I am missing. Oh no, I'm not. It's always the black pieces on this black table, or I lose them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking I need to find another piece, and I don't know. Oh wait, right here. God, it's yeah. There we go. Right, like that, and then the black piece, like that, and then like this. Okay, then a white piece. I don't remember this level that I'm building. This one is.
I didn't play much of Mario 64. I never
You
had a
didn't?
Nintendo 64 until way later.
You know, what's funny is I think I was talking to Beck about. I don't remember if I did this thing where I can't remember if I talked about it on a stream or with a person in real life. So if
Yeah.
I already told this story. Forgive me, but I was talking to Beckett for sure about me getting the Nintendo 64, and like I don't know how it was at your house, Kevin, but like my parents didn't have a ton of money. You know, we were not poor, but I didn't get a Nintendo. Like I didn't get, I got a Super Nintendo when it was like already really old.
Yeah, I got a NES from a thrift store when I was a kid.
Oh, what a find! What a
And
find!
It was like in like 92, or the Super Nintendo had already been out.
That's like a day. That's like wow. You went to the thrift store and found one there.
I think they got it from. I got it. Some. I was really young. I must have been 8 or 9.
Wow.
But I remember it was secondhand from either a thrift store or garage sale. I cannot remember. But it was after the Super Nintendo had already been out, so I think that's why people went,
Yeah.
I have the Super Nintendo now or something. I don't know. But that
Yeah.
was my first console that I ever had.
Wow. Yeah. So for me it was Super Nintendo, and then, but I remember I went to a private school when I was a kid, the one about the
Yeah.
dance class, right? And I only went there because my mom was a teacher, so I got to go for free.
Oh, nice.
But it was really expensive. So all my friends were rich. Like they all had money because they were spending, $36,000 a year on this public, regular
Yeah.
school.
Holy
Whereas
shit.
like my mom, we could have never afforded that, but I went there for free. So anyways, I remember calling. I remember for Christmas the year it came out, I got the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
And it was, I remember like my jaw hit, I couldn't believe that I got it. And then I was telling Beckett this, I'm like, I wonder how my dad made that work. And then I realized, like, I said to Beckett, I'm like, I guarantee you the 64 came out in 96. And I only think that because my dad worked the Olympics that year.
Oh.
And he was in New York. They were in Atlanta. The Olympics were in Atlanta, but for some reason he had to work at NBC in New York. And
Yeah.
he lived there for 6 weeks
Aw.
and was gone for 6 weeks. And it was fucking tough. And
Yeah.
obviously missed my dad. And I remember we picked him up from the airport back when you could just meet people at the gate, and ran up to him, and he saw us and said, like, "You're visibly taller. I'm never leaving that long again." Like he was like really upset that he like missed
Yeah.
that time. Anyways, so my thought was like, he would have probably had a lot of extra money from doing that job.
Yes.
And he
Oh,
also
I
probably
see.
felt bad that.
So he got you an
So
extra.
So we got, so I got that.
What's
Like
that
that
like?
was the first time I ever got a console, like when it came out.
Yeah.
So.
Damn.
So 96 is when I was right. It came out in
Yeah,
96.
yeah.
So
Yep.
I knew it. I figured it out.
That's cool. My first console was the PlayStation 1, and I think we got it secondhand, and I think I got it in 1999.
Oh, okay, so a few years after it came out.
Yeah, because
I got mine like in '97. That was my
Right.
first. That's when I got. It was like, oh, consoles are my favorite thing.
That's
in the
your
world
thing.
now. What was the PlayStation? And I got it like a year or two after it came out because I remember I got the DualShock version, so it already had like the upgrade with the nubs and everything like that.
maybe mine did as well. I'm not sure.
It probably did.
The
at that
only
point.
reason that I got it was because I made friends with a boy who lived like on a cul-de-sac that was off my street, and he had a game console, and he had a chipped PlayStation as well. So we played like Final Fantasy VIII, but it was all messed up. It was definitely not the right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a bootleg. But I don't know why that convinced my mum that I could get a games console, but it did. And then I was a gamer from that moment on.
Yeah.
Um,
I played like Doom and stuff up until that point, and then once I got a PlayStation, I was like, this is the coolest thing. I get to play Crash Bandicoot and Cool Borders 2. Crash Bandicoot 2 and Cool Borders 2 were the first PlayStation games I ever played. And I played them nonstop, and I loved it. And that was the end. I never touched my PC again, and I just played PlayStation 2,
I definitely
PlayStation 3,
Yeah.
Xbox 360, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do think that I get that PCs, people really like that.
Yeah.
Most people, I would say. But yeah, I think I still have that nostalgia thing of getting those systems, and
Yeah.
it is such
it's
a
different.
There is a energy from consoles that PC doesn't get, and PC has its own energy that I enjoy too. I get it, but there's just something about a system and a cartridge or a disc and a controller plugged into it that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Do you
And-
remember the feeling of getting the GameCube or even the 64? You open up what is it gonna look like? What's the
Yes.
cartridge?
Yes.
And I remember opening up the GameCube what the
loved
fuck?
it.
The smallest little CD you've ever seen. It's
Yeah.
This is it.
Cool.
I thought that was the future. It's this tiny
Yeah.
disc. Loved it,
So
and that's why
cool.
I'm against opening your kids' video game consoles prior
Yes.
to update them and stuff. Just let them figure that out. Let them go through the settings. That was my favorite thing in the world. Was
Yeah.
going through settings and things like that.
I agree completely.
Too.
I go through every aspect. As a kid, I would go through every menu just for fun.
Yes,
Like-
me
Still does that.
too. And I would just be so disappointed if I got a console for Christmas. Not to sound, I know that sounds like, oh, what a spoiled shit kid. But legitimately though, if I'm really looking forward to a console and then I get it and it's what happened? Somebody already
Yeah. I'd be
opened
so-
it?
I
I mean,
wanna
no,
take
I would
all
still
the
be
stuff
stoked, don't
away.
get me
Yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
but it would take away a little bit from the
Yep.
experience.
I agree. One of the best Christmases ever was when the Dreamcast got discounted and it was $50 new.
Yeah.
And my parents got that, and they got a new CRT. One of the flat, when CRTs started, they were still thick as hell, but the
Yeah.
screen was glass and
Yes.
flat.
Yeah.
We got one of those, so I set it up on the coffee table, the screen with the Dreamcast, and I was playing Sonic Adventure in it must have been 2001 or 2000. It's whenever that console failed. And I was having so much fun playing that just in our living room, not even in where the TV is and stuff. It's just set up in front of the fireplace, this TV and Dreamcast.
In that
Tons of
room?
memories from that.
Yeah.
In that room?
Yep.
With the fireplace? Really? Didn't realize. That's cool.
I hear what you're saying with the opening the console, and I agree with you. I will start with that. But I will say too, it's different now than it was when we were kids.
Yeah.
Because
The
the
updates are
update
so much bigger.
stuff didn't exist when you got a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
You just played it.
Yeah.
And I do see like, okay, you got, and I think the excitement of it and setting that up is kind of part of the experience.
Yes.
But I also could see like if you're a little kid and it's like I want to play this game, it's like I
It's
gotta
like,
wait
can't-
till
yeah.
Right now, and it's like,
updated.
oh, wait,
software.
10 hours.
I see
I,
both sides of it.
I have since the beginning of time, and I don't know what it is. Love updates. I absolutely I love it's the satisfaction of like it finishing. What has it changed? Like I don't know why I get this like serotonin hit when I update something, and I don't get it. I love when there's an update for something, whether it's a Steam Deck or PlayStation 3 or anything like that. I love it.
And Ryan was not lying. Kevin does like put games in the system, update them, get them completely ready to go, and then never play them.
And then never play them. Sometimes
Takes me out.
I don't play a lot of games.
But I purposely go out of my way whenever I turn on a system and there's an update for the controllers.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like, oh, can you plug in your controller so you can update the firmware? I will run to the phone and go, Kevin, update for the controller.
I
And
get
Kevin is like,
so
fuck
excited.
yes.
I get so excited to the point where I even check if there's a controller update occasionally, because you can do that on the Switch.
Yeah.
You can just go into the menu and go check for update, and sometimes it'll go brrr, and it'll show like left controller updating, right controller updating, and I love it.
The bad thing is, I play Genshin Impact like nearly every day. I play more video games than Kevin does.
Really, sorry guys to interrupt. Really quick.
Yeah.
We are on bag 8 now. Bag 8, and we're building the fucking castle. The little castle is gonna get built. So it's castle time.
That's cool.
This is the Peach Castle level. The castle's gonna go right about here.
Okay. Yeah. It's a moat and stuff. Okay. Cool.
It's a moat, and then you'll be able to open them up.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It
stoked.
opens up to like the inside of the castle.
Yeah, yep.
Oh my God, this is
So,
detailed.
hey, look at that! Look at my castle. Is what I'm gonna say when this is all done. So I'm pretty excited.
Castle my asshole.
I mean,
There's a
look at
lot
that
of
castle.
little pieces, which gets me a little bit nervous. But luckily, I do have my friend Ryan in the chat who will be guiding me through
Yeah, boy.
any scary thing I may encounter.
I do got some Mario beef though.
Oh,
Is that different from Garrett's beef?
Yes. Why the fuck did you change Peach's cupcake at Super Nintendo World?
That was one of the whiffs of the new land. Is that peach cupcake is pathetic compared to the Japanese
Dude, the
one.
Japanese one, it's like the cake she
It's
makes
the
in the
cake.
game, and it's got a cookie version of the note, which I'm kind
Yes.
of bummed out. I wish it was plastic. Like each thing
Yeah,
has a
so
little
you
toy
can
with
take
it.
it. Yeah.
I wish that was plastic.
But the that's still cool though.
But it's
wanna
still
eat all
cool.
that.
It's still cool.
Yeah.
And why don't you have that here? I don't get it. Why
Yeah,
is
that
it
was-
just a
that was
random
dumb.
thing in Peach's colors? I don't care about that.
That was a
Have it
whiff. That
something
was a
in
whiff.
game.
Yeah. But there were headlines everywhere though that were like they downgraded the food. No, just that one.
Just that one.
Like
The
they
food's
had
great.
other, they had
It's
other
great.
good stuff. Thank you, Take 5 Trans Fat. Thank you.
Yeah.
Happy Legos, everyone. Thanks. What's y'all's fave Depeche Mode song? Rachel, we'll start with you.
I don't know anything.
Oh God. Oh, I'm not cool enough.
What's a Depeche
Wait,
Mode? Is
I'm looking
Personal
up.
Jesus a Depeche Mode?
yeah,
Okay, then that's it. That's the one I remember.
I love that song.
Wait.
How about all I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here
Love that song.
in my arms.
Depeche
That's a
Mode.
banger.
That's a good
Is that
song.
Depeche Mode?
Isn't it?
I think so.
Depeche Mode is a band that I know that I love,
Enjoy
and
the
I
Silence.
don't own any
Oh,
of their
that's
CDs.
Enjoy the
and I-
Silence.
Yeah.
Right, that's the first one that comes up. Yes, that's mine as well.
But Depeche Mode, I think is great.
Oh wait, no, just can't get enough.
Just can't get Depeche Mode to me is a classic '80s. That's like legit good music.
Yeah.
I had to look up a list. I'm not.
Ooh, where
What's
is
your favorite Shania Twain song? That's my question.
Feel Like a Woman, obviously.
Classic, typical, but
What? Oh, that one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
What was the other one my family listened to all the time? There was another one.
that don't impress me much.
That don't.
Oh, that's a
impress-
different song, huh?
So you.
I like
got
that
the
one.
Moves, but you got the
Was
touch.
it Honey, I'm
Don't
Home?
get me wrong.
Yeah, I do like that. I am a fan of when songs stop. Like when they stop to do
Yeah.
like whenever
Yeah.
a song comes to a halt. I always like that because then when it kicks back in, it's like
So
like the well-timed stop, and she does it.
There is
So you got a
nothing.
car.
Which
That
shows
don't
you-
impress me.
Hey, there is nothing more energizing than.
That's true.
Let's go,
That's
guys.
Yeah,
true.
that's it.
That's
There's a
true.
stop.
Unbelievable.
A
I feel like I'm
well-timed
gonna
stop.
burst. It's so good.
What's your favorite Buca de Beppo birthday song?
Wait, hold on. No, stop.
I heard you all singing that.
I was gonna bring up best stops in a song. She's got multiple. That's pretty impressive.
Songs for the Deaf will always
yes,
be
yeah,
the
I
best
mean,
stop
it
in
is a
any
Stone
song.
Age.
I was
That is
Kevin. You,
ultimate number one.
Which one is it?
Songs for the Deaf.
Songs for the Deaf. The opening song. You may think I ain't worth $1, but I feel like a millionaire.
Yeah.
When that song goes da 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 da. Oh, that is like I've heard it 100,000 times over 20
It's
years.
so good.
Oh.
Rustles my fucking shit every time when that happens. Oh,
I love-
when we saw them in concert and they opened with that.
Oh, that was so
Was
good.
like, oh, I'm good. You could just end the song and I got
Yeah.
my money's worth.
That's
I think
a great
that
one.
might be the first time I've heard that.
Really?
Oh.
It's a good song.
I don't
I'm so glad I knew that. Like, right? Because
Yeah, you knew I was gonna say that. You knew I was speeding towards
because that was my first thing. I'm like, that's the best one of all of them. Of course.
You know, who does it a lot too, and probably no coincidence, is Eagles of Death Metal also does that a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that too. Like, I Only Want You does
But
that.
that Queens of the Stone Age one, that's an opening track, and it feels like the album ended early. I mean, they go a while. It's like, oh,
Damn.
well, I guess I'll switch to the next. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
If mine's not anything by Shania, it's Poison Belle Biv DeVoe.
oh yeah.
Poison what?
That's another
By
one. Poison.
Belle Biv DeVoe? Is that what they're called?
How's that go? Yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's a
That has a
classic.
good stop.
That girl is poison. Yeah, okay, I know that. I got it.
I only know that because you guys danced to it on a podcast once.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Link Bean, thanks for your sub. Thank you everybody for subbing tonight. Got a
Yeah,
lot of
sub-
subs
dude,
tonight.
Dude, we should have gotten Subway.
Oh, man.
no.
Anyways, I'll be.
No, I don't want to turn out like that guy.
Subway was how I found out that I had celiac disease.
Oh,
Every day I would get a Subway salad, and I was like, why do I feel like shit every day? Why am I farting so much? Oh. So that was
well, we figured it out.
it. You know what? It was the fucking teriyaki chicken. That's what did me in.
Oh,
It had teriyaki bread.
1, 2,
You're welcome. Sorry.
3. It is kind of a pain to
Oh,
find.
Wastrel, thanks for your
sub.
sub.
These little pieces.
Man, we got a hype train going and all this
do?
stuff.
What?
We're all hype training for Shawn to finish this Lego set.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Wastrel, thank you. Speaking of Shawn, I had to turn off your Apple TV in your office.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was on some Fox Sports
Oh
thing.
shit! That
and
game ended. and
It
this
was
repeats.
stuck in a loop, and it was
Yeah.
going da 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 da
was-
da 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 da. Oh my God, Rolla Jones has gifted a ton of subs.
Who did?
Rolla Jones, thank you, Rolla Jones.
Thank you.
Gifting all the subs. My God, thank you. But anyway,
yeah.
it was in a loop of hell when I had to end it.
Well, I mean, truth to be told, you know, we do these podcasts on Sundays, and I used to care about football. I do no longer really, but the playoffs I do care again. Just because the playoffs is fun. And I always have it on my office when we're doing the podcast, and I forget that the menu for that is hell.
Yeah.
What's the worst DVD menu to fall asleep to? Because I know my answer, and it's not even close.
I mean, I'm curious if we have the same answer.
Would
By
you
the way,
have the same horrific experience?
let me just say real quick before we get into this.
Yeah.
I don't know what is up with this app for the pizza.
Yeah.
They always notify me when the pizza's in the oven and never say anything when it's ready. Thank you, Gold Blaze, for the sub.
Pizza-
So
Oh,
it's
thank
just
you.
it's been ready. I'm like,
Gold Blaze,
why
thank you.
didn't you notify me for that?
I'll go pick it up.
Thanks, Kev.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Hey, see if they have the garlic shit sauce. Normally they
Garlic shit.
Yeah, normally they throw it in there. Yeah. So it'll be fine, but if they
goodness.
in case they don't, just get more. But
Kevin,
it should be fine.
You
Kevin,
got
if
Kevin
happen
before
to
you
have
go.
Buffalo sauce, just let me know. Just grab me some.
Kevin, You're not gonna believe this shit. If you look, I'm building it inside the castle right now. They have you can't get this detail. They have the paintings that you jump through. The little
Yeah, Johnny told me that. That is so sick.
I want to text that to Johnny.
The fucking
so cool.
paintings, dude.
Dr.
I'm
Butthugger
putting
says,
the
"Kevin,
bomb
get
one in.
napkins.
Oh my
Get napkins,
god,
please."
this
Yeah.
is cool.
All right.
Wow, this is fucking. I wish you guys could see it. That it's, it's really small, but this is really neat.
Rock will take some macro photos for you or something like
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, but DVD menus.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I think we have probably the same shared traumatic experience. I'm just guessing.
Well, you want to say it at the same time? You count down.
Yeah. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah. Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
It is that.
Falling asleep to that, I actually never saw the movie until about 2 years ago
Oh,
because
really?
I didn't want to see it. I was
We
like,
went
yo,
to a
fuck
sleepover
these
at a
two
friend's
assholes.
house in high school who put that on and he fell asleep and he had the remote and that loop was on the room and he would not wake up.
It
and
felt
he
like
couldn't turn
it
off.
felt like we were in Guantanamo Bay and they were breaking us down. It was like, I can't find the remote. I'm so tired. I can't find it.
It made me regret spending the night. It made me. I mean, I had fun before that, but like this wasn't worth it. This sucks.
Joaquin asked, real question, do you get to keep the things that come with the food at Super Nintendo Land? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I got, the first thing I ordered was the kids meal because it had a Mario figurine, like he jumping off the bun. And I'm like, wait, I can just keep that? Yeah. I want the kids meal. The kids meal has the best toys. It had coins and shit. I'm a grown-ass man.
That's okay.
Anyway,
You do it well.
but how were the fries? Oh, the Nintendo Land exclusively had crinkle cut fries.
Yeah.
Therefore, great.
Toad's a good chef.
Toad knows what he's doing.
The only gluten-free thing there was the piranha plant caprese, and it was surprisingly good. I'm not a big fan of tomato, but I ate the shit out of that because
Yeah, it looked good. It actually looked good.
I think we have a problem.
What?
Okay.
What have you lost?
No one panic.
Oh no.
Ryan, don't panic. But in this set, they have different little pictures per thing to jump it through.
Yeah.
I think they messed up and gave me two of the. I have two of the little bombs painting.
Oh.
I think
Are you looking for Goombas?
I'm looking for the snow one with the snowman on.
Oh,
it.
is that Free ZZ Peak or what's the name of that? Or is that
Oh,
Banjo-Kazooie?
wait! I found it.
Yay.
Don't panic.
Cool.
Okay.
Why do you have two Babon pictures?
They actually have two of all the pictures. I'm not sure why. Maybe in case I lost one or
Maybe
something.
there's a second room. Yeah, it could be just spares.
So Ryan also has two bombs. So maybe they just have a just in case.
Okay.
Sitch. I'm not sure.
I forget who in the chat just said this, but they asked as a Lost fan if I'd seen the show From. No, I'm dying to watch it. I watched the first episode at my I think I was at my family's house. I was doing something over there, and I watched it and was like, "Oh, this has lots of Lost DNA."
Oh, it does?
The guy who played Michael in Lost, Rolla Jones, gifting more subs. Thank you.
Rolla Jones, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, dude. That's incredible. It has a lot of the writers that were on Lost. It has Harold Perrineau, who was Michael, is the main dude. And then when you hear the premise of it, it's like, yeah. And I think there's even occasionally little nods to it. You could tell they want to make that kind of show again. It was on like Stars or something. I think now it's changing its name. No. It was on Epix. And I think it's changing its name to MGM Plus or something.
Oh, that's what MGM Plus
Yes.
is.
I didn't know what it was either until the other day. Bravo, Jade, gifting a ton of subs.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Bravo Jade. You guys are killing
Really?
it.
I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much.
Seriously. But anyway, the premise of do you know anything about it?
No, I know nothing about it.
It is about a town. And if you Corkscrew the Clown, thanks for your sub. It's about a town. Some people drive into it. There's like, oh shit, like they're on a road trip, family on a road trip. There's a tree blocking the road. It's like, oh shit, like a tree is across the road. Fuck. We better move this. They move it. They drive past it into this town. And it's basically like, yeah, we were trying to block people from coming into this town, but like you shouldn't have come into this town. And it's like, why? And it's like, yeah, you can't leave. It's like we try to drive away from it and we loop back around and we're back in the town. Like everyone in this town has been trying to leave it and we can't.
Now,
so it's got Lost vibes in that way where it's like they're all trying to do their best stranded in this town.
I
that
know
something's going on. They can't get out.
I know for a fact you probably have not seen the 80s Twilight Zone. But there's one of my favorite episodes from the 80s Twilight Zone is something like this, where this guy goes past a place like that. He gets through to this like little town, and they're like all Amish. And it becomes like this whole thing with a lighthouse, like picking someone to die.
Yeah.
And like, it's like fucking, but he can't leave the town. They won't let him.
I thought that was an old Twilight Zone too.
Oh, was
I
it?
thought, but I could be wrong.
Oh shit.
I might be wrong on that.
Yeah.
But I've heard that premise.
But
yeah.
I wish I could remember the name of that episode. But there is, people talk so much shit on the 80s Twilight Zone, but there are some good episodes in the mix.
I just think it's any remake of that classic show is held to such a scrutiny.
Yeah.
I agree.
That it's, but Amazing Stories was kind of 80s Twilight Zone too, and I ate that up when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I
used to watch the 80s Twilight Zone when I was a kid home from school by myself, and I'd always scare myself. I don't know why I would do it.
Yeah.
But I'd always be so scared.
It was just the right amount of it.
Yeah, it's just scary enough.
Okay. Someone in the chat asked best Twilight Zone episode.
Oh.
I will say I think in terms of like, whoa, they're kind of stretching past the scope of television. To me, was To Serve Man.
That's a good one.
I think that's a good one. Eye of the Beholder, of course.
That's
the one that pops into mind when people ask that.
Yes.
But I think it's, for me, I think maybe, I don't know. To Serve Man is up there. I think my personal favorite is called Nothing in the Dark. And I could spoil Twilight Zone episode.
Absolutely.
Can I? Okay.
Rocco.
I don't know if you've had how much Twilight Zone
like
you watched.
2 episodes.
Okay.
Of Twilight Zone.
My favorite episode of that show, old ass woman, she's retired, whatever. She lives in a fucking cabin in the middle of nowhere. And she is like, yo, fuck the world. People are fucking assholes. I ain't dealing with them anymore. I'm secluded out here. That's how I like it. Done with society. Fuck all that. I can mind my own business. I'll stay by myself, read a fucking book. Fuck everyone else. Anyway, she says all that. They keep it that vulgar.
Wow.
Yeah,
Rod Sterling's
she's
fucking
throwing out
wild.
middle
Fuck the
finger.
world.
Yeah. No, but anyway, that's her whole mentality. Late at night, she's snowed in at the cabin. She's not totally snowed in, but it snows bad. And she gets, it's been a while since I've seen this, so I might not get every detail correct. She hears something at the door, like, oh shit, something's out there. What is going on out there? She opens it, a passed out dude. And it's a young ass, hot ass Robert Redford.
Oh.
When he was a young dude.
Yep, I remember this one.
And dude, he can fucking get it, dude. Like
Robert Redford
she is like, okay, I'm bringing this guy in. She does it. Oh hell yeah, Kevin's back.
Kevin.
So she brings him in and is like, she doesn't want to. She's like, no, I said I'm done with people. I committed. I'm not doing it.
Oh.
And oh sweet, thank you, Kevin.
They said these come with those garlic.
Oh hell yeah, we're sauced up.
I haven't checked, but they said they come.
Babe, can you get me a knife?
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Thanks, Kev.
Anyway, she doesn't want to bring him in. She doesn't want to bring him in. The dude's like, yo, I'm dying out here. I'm going to die. She caves. She's like, oh, fine. She brings him in. They fight. They get into they argue. She's like, I'm going to give you a drink and then you fucking get the fuck out of here. Everything cool?
It's been cut.
Yeah, what is up with that? You saw me pick it.
I know. It's all right.
She nurses him back to health. They become friends. And she's just hanging out with hot ass Robert Redford, like, oh, I'm going to do a fucking Sundance Film Festival. Yeah, that's a great idea. And she bonds with him. And it's this angry old woman starts to bond with this young dude and their friend. And it's just a heartwarming fucking episode. Oh. And then what happens?
I know. Go ahead.
That guy goes, by the way, we've had a great time. you were shut off to the world. You said no to people. You had all this whatever, but you needed to have this. Like you needed to come around because like no one does it alone.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yep.
she's like, yeah. And he goes, so you figured out who I am, right?
Right.
And she's like, oh no. And he's like, yeah, I'm death. Like, you know that, right?
Oh
Yeah.
no!
And she's like, she's like, you are, I knew it. And he's like, yeah, but like, you're ready to go, right? You're good. And she's like, yeah. But she gets really scared. She's like,
Thank you.
she's like, is it going to hurt? She gets really scared about it.
Yeah.
Is it going to hurt? And he goes, it already happened. And he points over to the
And she's
bed
already there.
and there's another
Oh,
of
I
her
hate
laying there. She's laying there with her hands out.
No,
He's like,
no,
see,
no,
he's like,
no.
see, it's not a big deal.
I don't like that.
And she's like, you're right. And then
They walk together.
they walk together
sweet.
out of the house. Fucking 10 out of 10 episode.
I think that's one of the
Very.
first episodes.
Is it?
I want to say it's the first. Maybe I'm way off, but I think it is.
Yeah. Well, that one there's two great old women having a bad time episodes. There's that one, and then the one with the tiny people in her house. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
That one fucking rules.
Yeah.
And you know what the twist of that one is? It's a woman. She there's little toy people coming through her house the whole episode, and she's trying to get out of here, and she's kicking them out of the thing, throwing them out the window. That's like just the whole half hour is a woman fighting tiny miniature toy things, and then at the end, one of them takes their helmet off. They're just like, it's a regular dude, and he's like, okay, so this planet is hostile. Like we're from Earth, and this planet is fucked up. We got to go.
Twilight Zone loved to do that. That one.
The
that was
Earth
like
ending, yeah.
0 hour.
Yeah.
Where it's this family trying to escape because their world's about to get destroyed by a nuclear war or whatever. And
Yeah.
so it's them like the guy who knows is gonna, he's like some scientist, like, hey, I know they're launching these weapons. We have to leave. We have to get out of here. Yeah. And it's the whole thing trying to get past the security guards at the military base. They get past, and then the last thing is they launch off to go to a different world. And then the daughter's like, where do we go? And then we found a planet that we could survive on. It's called Earth. And then that's what it ends.
Yeah, that was so good. They love that.
They love that shit, which I love it too. I'm not, you know.
You ever watch that show Earth 2?
No, I have not.
Sorry, I asked if they ever watched the show Earth 2. I watched that as a kid all the time.
Oh, that was a real show.
Yeah, it was about finding another
thought you were
Earth or something, and that's all I remember from it. like living on it.
Was there a Twilight Zone episode where Mickey Rooney gets smaller
Mickey Rooney getting smaller? That sounds right.
or something? Because I've seen that one. I
that
clearly
sounds
remember
familiar.
it very well.
Rock, was there an episode with Mickey Rooney getting smaller? I don't remember that. I don't remember it either. You know, obviously, I feel like the classic answer is like Terror at 35,000 feet or whatever with
Yeah.
William Shatner. That's every time
That's
I
a classic,
fly-
iconic. Yeah.
Every time I fly on and I sit on the wing, I do think like, how scary would it be to see something out there? Like, that's fucking terrifying. I love the Twilight. You know, I mean, that's such my jam. The Twilight Zone. That's why I love the Radio Mystery Theaters so much. It's the same thing, but it's just a radio version of that. I just love silly little sci-fi stories, like
Yes.
one-off stories.
Oh shit! What was I gonna? We were just talking about. Was there? Oh,
Earth 2.
I think also one of the best, most underrated episodes is Little Girl Lost.
Oh no.
What's that one?
Little girl is in bed one night. They tuck her in. She's all of a sudden in the middle of the night. She's yelling, "Help! Help! Help!" They're like, "Oh shit!" They go in the room. She's not there.
So scary.
They're
Oh,
like,
fuck that.
"What? What is it?" They bring in a paranormal. I think this one was written by a different. It might have been like Richard Matheson or some other writer. But anyway, they go in there. They have some inspector guy come in. They're like, and then they bring in like a paranormal guy, and he goes, "I can tell you what happened." And he marks chalk on a wall. He goes, "There are other dimensions, and for some reason, there's a weakness right here. And your daughter rolled over at night and rolled into, and she passed through."
Oh my god.
And it's totally where Spielberg got Poltergeist from.
Yeah, it sounds like
They
it.
have the guy tie up with a rope, and it's like he's like, "I'm just gonna go in there." And you just see trippy visuals as he goes in and brings her out. And what was so amazing about that episode is it's super tense and terrifying. They get her out, they hug her. You know, Rod Serling always gave the moral of the story at the end of the episode. You know, it was always a tale of greed in a whatever.
Yeah.
In that episode, the camera pulls out of the window. They're hugging the daughter, and he goes, "No moral to the story. No point. Sometimes there are none in the Twilight Zone." He left it at that. He's like, sometimes, however he worded it, he's like, sometimes there is no like cute answer to things. There's just things you can't explain.
Wow.
In the Twilight Zone.
Hell
And that
yeah.
was it. It was like, oh, I know people in the chat are like, sounds cheap. but it was great because you're waiting for him to kind of like, but I think the lack of twist was kind of the greatest twist. Like that was it. Yeah, it was Rod Serling saying shit happens. Exactly, Rolla. I thought that was so great. But truthfully, the real reason is I think that guy wrote a short story and they just adapted it. I think that's
which is a lot.
It was a weird episode, yeah.
Yeah, and saying this is very much. I think those radio mystery theaters that I listen to they came out after the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
So truthfully, it's the same thing though. Guy comes in, E.G. Marshall is his name, and he does the same thing. Like we're gonna tell you a little moral of the story, what happened here.
Yeah.
Isn't this interesting? Whatever. I always like that though. I always like the narrator wrapping things up and just letting you know like where we're at. Oh, isn't that? How about that? Sometimes things just fucking happen. It's weird. It's fun.
Shawn, pizza's here. Do you want me to make you a plate or anything?
I will have a slice in a second.
Okay.
But thank you. I will just 1 second.
You don't want to grease up his hands.
I feel like I'm almost done with this bag. Maybe once I'm done with the bag, I'll.
Okay.
And I also got to take my jersey off because I'm not feeling down with this thing.
Not risking that.
I can't get over this jersey still. I can't get over it.
I'm going to try very hard starting tomorrow to eliminate further bread use in my diet for the foreseeable future.
Nice.
And so I want pizza and as much pizza as possible until once midnight strikes. It's going to be like Gremlins. It's like if I have bread after midnight, it's going to be bad. So I got to. I know I said that all week. That's been the plan. I'm eating this shit all week, and then Monday I'm changed. I haven't changed my plan.
Whoa. Rocco, don't you get defensive. You're okay. I'm not mad.
They're calling me out.
No, I'm not calling you out, though. Keep that in mind.
Got to have some greens. I disagree. No, I think vegetables are overrated. I think that's big. I think big carrot has been.
Dude, I don't know why I think about vegetables in this. I had a fucking, like, not a breakdown, but I went grocery shopping, and, you know, the whole, it's expensive. Everyone fucking knows. Like, there's inflation. You know, like, dude, I went to Costco, and there was a COVID times rush to get eggs. It was like they just put a fresh pallet down, and it was like 24 eggs for $8, and people are losing their fucking minds, like, trying to get these eggs. Yeah, I got some. But, you know, at the other grocery store, it's like, I think for 12, it's $10 right now for eggs. But every single thing costs more. And I think I finally lost it. And it was the dumbest thing that made me lose it. It was, you know, those like 5-gallon water jugs?
Yeah.
I have 3 of those, and I was refilling them. And it's $1.50 to refill them for 5 gallons, which is a good deal.
Yeah. And
the fucking place that I always go to, it's now $2.50 for 5, and it's an extra $1 per 5. It was. I always have change, and I have enough change to get my thing in my car. Like I have like a whole system.
Yeah.
And when I saw that it was $1 more, not just like a quarter or 50, it was a fucking $1 more. It's like I lost. Like I'm so fucking over this.
Yeah.
Everything is so expensive. Fuck off with this. Are you serious? Ugh. So it cost me $7.50 to fill these stupid water jugs. Anyways, I lost it today.
You need to stop drinking water, bro.
I know. Let's drink some soda.
Ascend, Jim.
All this.
Dude,
Flavor.
Arizona iced tea is still $1, dude. That didn't go up.
There are some things I think they locked themselves into a problem like that, where it's like they probably are kicking themselves for not being able to raise their prices. Oh, this piece has a
Costco
mustache.
hot dog, dude. You can just eat that.
Okay, so I'm building a little weird ass Mario. This piece has a mustache on it, but it's like a super simplistic. Mario. Like 3 pieces and that's it.
Really?
Oops. Oh no. I was yeah, 3 pieces.
The Twilight Zone episode that I was thinking of was called Last Night of a Jockey. And it was actually Mickey Rooney gets real big.
Oh.
He gets like up to 8 feet tall, and then he's too tall. He's a jockey and he's too tall to ride a horse. And he's been fixing racing bets or something or whatever.
I think I remember this now.
Yeah. Apparently he's just really upset that he's got small man syndrome. He's upset that he's 5 foot. And then he's like 10 feet tall, too big to ride horse. But the voice that he's talking to is coming from his own brain. What?
I read this thing, and this is a real life story, about a guy who was a little person and then developed a tumor on some pituitary gland.
Oh my God.
And then he became a giant.
What?
Yeah. He was the only recorded person to be a little person and then giant later on in life.
And
How
so,
big did he get?
Like
what?
really,
Like-
really tall.
Like 7, 8.
What?
Something like fucking insanely tall.
yeah.
And so it's like, man, that's an episode of Twilight Zone where it's like you wish for something and then it's like, be careful what you wish for situation
exactly
and
it.
it's like fucks up.
But then he couldn't ride a horse.
Yeah. That's so
Shout out
crazy.
Ranty Rose for, I think they gifted a sub to somebody.
Oh, thank you.
I might have missed that.
This pizza is really good.
Really?
I'm surprised about how good it is.
It's
Hey.
those ancient grains.
Hey, this Super Hawaiian's pretty good. I think we may have gone beyond Super Hawaiian.
Ultra instinct.
Okay, so I'm building Peach right now.
How many pieces is Peach?
She is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, does it have? Is Yoshi on the roof? Is that a thing?
Oh, that is Yoshi.
Dude, that's so cool. Remember Yoshi on the roof of the castle?
He's behind the castle.
Yep.
So good.
He is. Oh, I forgot about that. Wow.
That's dope. Yeah.
This thing rules. This piece. And then
Sorry, everyone. I was really hungry, man.
Man, this pizza's so good.
This is so fucking cool.
This is too fun.
This is too fun. And then this goes here for her hair. I think. I don't know what. Oh, like this. That. And then that goes here.
Hey, speaking of, we were talking about carrots earlier. Who all has had the carrot song stuck in their head from the video we were looping in the dungeon?
I heard it once and it's still stuck in my head.
Are you going
Oh,
my way
that's
down the carrot
That's
highway?
a good ass song. That's a banger. Where'd you
Are
find that, Rocco?
going- I got my sources.
Okay.
I got a library, VHS library.
Okay. Cool. I can't believe how cool this set is, actually.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite ones I've seen.
Yeah, pretty wild. Where does this go? Oh, that.
Is Rap Rat Rocco's fault? Yes.
Yeah, Rocco was super proud of Rap Rat because he knew how bad it was. He's like, "Oh, they're gonna fucking
I
break."
said I'm about to break our audience.
That's what he said.
And they were,
Which is always what you want to hear, making stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna be so sorry they're fans of ours.
There's still some stuff to come though. Wait, we've got something really awesome coming up after this. So stay tuned.
We got
You
more
don't-
stuff.
Oh yeah, this ain't over.
Wow,
All night.
man, don't go anywhere. Have you found that you're just constantly tired because of all the streaming? Because I have found
Yes.
that I am tired a lot, and I think it's because I saw in the chat people go for another week, do a month, and I'm glad people like it. I'm not complaining about that, but it is like, oh, this is hard. People who do this all the time, that's a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, I've been like scrambling to find more stuff to put on instead of doing other important things. So then I stay up later to do those important things, and then
Yeah. Like I do think that like I've really enjoyed this week, but I also feel kind of like a relief when it's off.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not against, I love just doing these random one-off streams. I think that's what people like the stream fellas or, that kind of thing. And I'm fine with just randomly just going live and doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Not having it have to be for MLK week.
Yeah.
Are you going my way? Dude, I was saying before that for some reason Lennon got super into the Brady Bunch. And it's all started with a 90s movie. But I don't believe her like of it is sincere. I think she's kind of like likes it because it's so bad that she laughs at it. And she just found out about the Brady Bunch variety show. And like all she wants to do is watch this. And Rocco, do you know what this is? The Brady Bunch variety show?
I think so.
It is
I don't remember.
the worst. It is it didn't work, obviously, but it's the fucking Brady. 1 second, time out. Did I fuck this up? No. It's the fucking Brady Bunch, except for Jan. They couldn't get Jan.
Oh yeah.
So they have a different girl who they just say is Jan and act like it's Jan, but it's not. And so I guess people in the back then called her fake Jan. But it's like they're singing songs and like they're doing bits and it's fucking wild. It's so bad. So we found clips of it. Milton Berle is in the clip that we found, by the way. But all she wants to do is like watch this and just laugh at how bad it is. But it's like mind-numbingly bad. It's so terrible that like all we've been watching is YouTube videos of the Brady Bunch variety show, and it's oh my god, it's miserable. If you don't know what I'm up to, it's the Brady Bunch Variety Hour. I read some story though that like they tried to get I guess one of the kids was on Broadway at the time, and they asked him to like Bobby or something. I don't know which one, but he didn't want to do it. So he said, "All right, I need you to pay me double what you're offering me."
Wow.
So they agreed, and then they paid the entire cast double because of him. So that guy was a hero.
Wow.
He got everyone fucking money. Okay, the castle is coming together.
Not to rub it in, Battle Frog, but I got a cream soda right here.
You got what?
Cream soda.
Yeah, we got dude. We have about 1 million Shastas from Hanukkah cast that are cream soda and fruit punch.
That was really good soda.
Yeah.
Cream soda's fucking great. Oh. I think of all the soda that's not like Coke, Dr. Pepper, cream soda is my thing. That's the best one. Do you have like a favorite soda
Other than Coke?
other than Coke?
For me, it's Dr. Pepper,
That's a good one.
but cream soda is a.
I love Cactus Cooler.
Oh yeah.
Cactus Cooler is really good,
Cactus Cooler is.
and it's local. You can't get it very a lot of places.
Wait, you can't?
No, it's not nationwide.
What?
Yep,
I didn't know that.
it's like the Southwest of
Wait.
America has it.
That's for real?
Yeah.
Cactus Cooler is a regional thing?
Yep.
What? I did not know that. This blows my mind. 9:30. Okay.
My next favorite is it has to be cream soda, and then under that it's probably orange soda. I love orange soda.
I love orange soda. Yep.
Okay.
Next
really
to Coke,
quick.
though, I would say the same. If give me a really good cream soda, like Virgil's or any of those, and I'm in. That's
okay,
my. That's
so
my
I think
second
what
one.
I'm about to do is I'm about to cut. I am. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna have to show this up close. So, can you
It might be out of focus.
Will it focus itself?
No.
Which one's the focus?
I can never remember.
Is that it? I feel like I'm fucking this up so bad. There
It's
we go.
going in focus. Look at that painting.
Okay, so this is the inside of
Whoa.
the castle. But I'm about to put this piece over it. So it's gonna, it's like a secret thing. Like you won't know it's even inside. But it's there.
That's so cool.
So I have to show it off before it's, Oops.
What is happening? Oh.
There we go.
Wow.
Why did it do that automatic zoom?
Okay.
I'll go back. Exit. It is. Oh, nice. Anyways, I thought that was. I thought that was neat. Okay, so we'll put this on.
What were you gonna say?
Papa John's gave me an entire banana pepper and I ate it, and soda's not helping.
You fucked up.
Hurts. Tongue hurts.
You really roll the dice with banana peppers because
There's so many seeds.
I know they can be really spicy.
Okay. It's so crazy that I built the inside of this castle and you would never know or see it.
That's so cool.
But if you take it, you have to take this little piece off and then it's there. But like that's detailed. Okay, cool. All right. So oh wait, there's more. What am I missing? Oh shit. Okay. I
didn't know they were going to do it.
this.
And I wanted to eat the pepper. You guys get a pepper?
Like it what?
Yeah, there's I think there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
pepper in here and in there.
Everybody got a free pepper? What the fuck?
Yeah. Help yourself.
Maybe not.
Oh, dude, sorry. I was in like a blind rage
Yeah,
for a second
just
there. I was just eating. I was so hungry. I did not eat today.
Oh my goodness. Okay, 1 second. So I'm gonna put this on. The little details in this are pretty incredible. And then I have Peach's window with the stained glass.
Ooh.
And that goes right like that. So here is the castle. And again, you can lift this up and there's another level underneath it.
That's so sick.
Wow.
I love that. The fact that it's on a hinge is really cool.
All right. Okay, so I think that is. Oh, we're not even. Oh my God, there's more. What the fuck? There's like rubber bands now I have to look into. What the fuck is this? Okay, here's 2 little rubber bands. And oh, interesting. I put those. Oh, this is tricky. Around that. And around. I wonder why I do that. Like that. And that's inside. And then. Oh shit. There's more to this level that I have to build. Like the down below level.
Oh,
Really?
I can't believe that. I thought it was done.
They just closed the doors on Splash Mountain in Florida.
What?
They have just they have cabin doors on the outside.
Oh my God.
They just closed
Yeah,
them.
dry that fucker up.
Now it's Dry Mountain. You gotta go. Bareback on that. I don't know.
Okay.
Did you guys see this thing about the TSA no-fly list?
No.
Or it leaked or something?
You're on it?
Someone, yeah. What did I do? The TSA no-fly list has leaked.
Oh shit.
And
Oh my
it
God.
was leaked in the funniest way possible. Someone with a blog put it on their blog, but the website, it's like, I don't know. I think this is a girl, but I don't know, who really likes cats, has like a GeoCities looking website where they post stuff and it's literally like, this is my cat, Teehee. Oh, look what I found. This is why you don't mess with people like me, because I can easily get stuff like this, and they just published it.
Oh my god.
Step 1, boredom. Yeah, I was bored and I pulled the whole list. This site that looks like a pink GeoCities website has the TSA no-fly list on it. Like it was accessible to the public.
So rad.
I mean, they're doing stuff like that. Like, oh no, like their cat's name is like Bingle or something. Oh, Bingle, look what we found.
Oh, bingo.
That's
People are just
unreal.
like, I've never seen anything like this. Look,
Fuck yeah, cat
seriously,
ladies.
look, they keep posting this picture.
Oh my god.
Like it's like,
look at
look, and in the
these.
background, that's a blurred out. That's a list of. It's the no-fly list.
That's unbelievable.
Okay.
Well, I want to see the list. Who's on it?
Last detail of this bag is on this level. There's a little platform that spins. I guess that's part of the level, I think.
That's great. That's awesome.
Anyways, fun stuff. Oh, I can't close this now. Or can I? What the fuck? I don't, what? The rubber band makes it so it won't, like, look at it. I put it down and, whoop.
Maybe that's designed that way.
It must be. I guess. I don't know. All right. Oh, yeah. I think, well. Yeah, I guess it is designed that way. Okay, so next I'm on bag 9, so that means I can have pizza break.
Pizza break.
Yay.
Take off my jersey.
Come on over with pizza.
Which I still cannot believe that I own. That is amazing.
Yeah, the title on that blog is how to complete the blog post was how to completely own an airline in 3 easy steps. And they posted the no-fly list. And I thought they did something else too, but they showed how easy it was to get into their computer. If you're on the no-fly list, can you fly on a private plane? I don't think you can. I don't know. I don't think you can. I think you are like forbidden from like TSA airspace or whatever. I could be wrong.
Nofly.csv.
How do I get on the list? I don't know. There's got to be a way. Yes, you can fly on private planes and also commuter flights. Oh, really? So thanks to the hack, possibly my passport and address info was leaked. Is that true, Random Ortiz? Were you on that list? I don't know. Maybe Random Ortiz has some things we may not want to know about.
It's an old one, apparently. It's a previous version.
Still, that's crazy.
Hawaiian and pep.
Yep.
You.
Oh.
One slice of pep is all I need.
This is such a good website.
Yeah, dude, they're not playing around.
Maya.crimew.gay. I love that. That's so good.
Okay.
Ortiz is saying I was a flight attendant for Commute Air, the airline that got hacked.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Well, that's another story then. That's
no
another story then.
way.
I'm sorry. Well, hopefully it'll work out for you.
Oh, I shouldn't have been excited about that. I'm sorry, but
I don't know if his info leaked though. I think it's just
I'm sure you'll
some
be
bad people.
fine.
Hold on. We are on bag number 9. And the 9 doesn't seem to be so much.
Is it
I'm
a
hoping
smaller
that
bag?
We're almost done. I mean, I know we have
I think.
up to bag 13, but
Yeah, it seems like a smaller bag.
what's that?
It definitely looks like a smaller bag than the
It
normal one.
does. It doesn't look as intimidating. So we will see. We shall see. All right. Yeah, that pizza's good.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. They had the A team on there tonight.
Yeah.
I think Papa John himself was there.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just Googled him.
Okay, and then we are on, just so we know, page 202, step 284. Those of you who are keeping track. Okay.
One more slice. Did you guys know that the actor that played Bathroom Thug in Charlie's Angels movie was named Michael Papajohn? Is that true?
I did not know that. Michael Papajohn, huh? Mm-hmm.
That's true, not a bit.
Well, it was a bit, but not. This is not a bit. What? What are you saying to me? That? Oh. Okay. Oh shit. We're making the level with the King Babam at the top with the crown on him.
Oh, really?
I think I'm making that next. I don't know. All right. Sorry. We were saying, Rocco?
What's your favorite scene from Ghostbusters 2016?
I had never seen it. I own it apparently though. I all of a sudden was on my iTunes.
Dude, Shawn, it's on mine too.
Did they just give it up for free?
I don't know. I've never bought it.
I didn't buy it, but it's just there, so I don't
You
know.
guys bought it. You guys loved it. I know.
I mean, it's
Don't own up.
No, what is that?
I don't know. It's like the U2 album. It's like why this is all of a sudden on my thing. I didn't do it.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. That. And I don't. Am I gonna be able to finish this tonight, guys? I don't know.
You can do it.
I don't know. I think I always feel this way anytime I get a new bag. Where it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
and then you finish your bag, you're like, I can fucking do this. And then
Yeah,
you open up a new
exactly.
one, you're like, oh, what the fuck?
you see all the pieces in front of you, you're like, oh shit, never mind. What am I saying?
Just build faster.
You know what? That's a good point.
Aggro Craig is saying Movies Anywhere gave that Ghostbusters for free when it launched.
Oh,
Movies Anywhere, yeah, you can connect your iTunes with that.
and I did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That was that. Okay.
that was totally it.
mystery.
Because I was so confused. I was like, I've never bought this. Why do I have this?
Yeah. And I kind of was mad at I'm like, did one of the kids buy it by accident? Like,
Yeah.
what happened here?
Speaking of Ghostbusters 2016, is anyone picking up Forspoken this week?
No.
Picking
Okay.
up what?
A new game Forspoken?
I don't know.
You're not picking that
is.
up?
I've never heard of it until just recently.
Okay.
What's Forspoken?
I'm going to play a cutscene for you. I'm going to see if you guys see if I can change your mind.
Okay.
Lay it on me.
This is like a legit cutscene?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to play the audio for you. Hey, everyone at home, check this out. I don't think we'll get in trouble for playing this. This is a scene from Forspoken.
Did I just do that?
Well, definitely with my assistance.
I did not just do that.
We did.
I just moved shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
I just keep hearing I.
I just moved shit with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, talk to sentient cuffs, kill jacked up beasts. You know what? I'll probably fly next.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there was a line.
If you could just master these new abilities, with my help, of course.
Did you not just see me take out that gnarly beast? Oh, bring it, you mangled monsters.
Anyway, there you go. That's the
Wow.
That
Cool.
cutscene.
Only kept getting worse.
No.
With every
No, I
new
think it-
word
I think
that
it was
she
better.
put in, it was worse and worse and worse.
I think the opposite. It only got better.
Wow. It did. Okay.
Oh man, was that a square?
That,
Enix
that,
game?
that was,
Yeah.
Bro.
awesome sauce.
I think they are because the promotion is starting to is not feels like they've given up on this game.
Why?
It's just coming out. And then also this week they announced that Avengers game that they did, they're cutting support for it completely. Like they're just like, all right, we're not supporting it anymore in September. You can't even buy it anymore after that.
Oh, wow.
I think Square Enix tried really hard to make all these plays for Western games, and I think they're going, it didn't work, and they're bailing.
Yeah, please
But
just.
she just
But it's
moved
like-
shit with her freaking mind.
But it's like,
Dude.
yeah, Square Enix,
freaking-
focus on what you do great. You're
Yeah.
a Japanese developer. Do all these great RPGs. You can do that. I think a lot of these companies at some point tried to make a big Western push, and they realized we don't want that from them.
Yeah.
I think Capcom went through a big phase of that where it's like Dead Rising kept being like, oh no, we're gonna make that it's gonna be developed in Canada and it's gonna be really funny and it's gonna and it's like people don't want that. They like Japanese developed games to kind of just be their own thing. And
No.
okay.
That game sounded cool, so I don't know what to tell you. You're wrong.
But I think it started years ago. I think they saw that, oh no, we can do that. And I feel like they're finally giving up on that. Maybe I'm wrong though. I don't know.
That's pretty wild. How did that get approved? What happened?
What happened?
Man, what are we doing?
What? I mean, that's made by a different studio, right? Published.
It's
by
one
Square
of the
Enix.
ones they own. Yeah.
Right.
They have a lot of different
Yeah, they
studios.
own a bunch. They own the Tomb Raider developers.
Oh,
They own
But they just sold off Crystal Dynamics
Yeah.
and whatever.
Oh.
And now they're ending the Avengers thing. And now this is just getting dumped out, it feels
Right,
like.
yeah.
So that's just what makes me think they are little by little, they're bailing on okay, we're not going to make these Western. Like people want these JRPGs and stuff like that. Maybe that's what,
I have a bunch of friends that work for Square Enix, so I feel a bit guilty
Oh,
about
yeah.
shitting on stuff, but that was awful. And I don't feel bad because one of them works only on the Japanese side of things. One of them's
Okay.
the indie side of things,
Okay, cool.
and one of them works with a very specific game. And I'm not going to say which one.
Okay. Well, this falls outside of all those, so we'll be okay.
Exactly. Don't get upset.
I feel bad for the actors who get that script. Like,
Yeah.
They didn't write it.
Yeah, but you
I'll say
don't
this.
know
Are
what
you
they're
sure?
They
like.
could have
in real
walked
life.
out,
Are you sure that you want me to say this? Because this sounds dumb.
There's quite a few people that think that sounds cool, though, which is upsetting. But there you go.
They should hire Rocco to rewrite the Forspoken dialogue. Okay, here's how I would have written this scene. Did I just fucking use my mind? Yeah, you did. Yeah, I'm fucking done with this. And then they leave, and then everyone's like, no, this fucking sucks. I wouldn't have written that. I wouldn't have done.
I am kind of getting over people who can move stuff with their mind.
No.
All right.
Think of everything you could do with that.
Matilda's well upset right now.
But that was old stuff. I'm talking about it's just constant. Every new Netflix show is a kid that can move stuff
Yes.
with their mind, or
Yes.
or a group of kids that can move stuff with their mind.
Can I
And
just
I'm
ask,
like,
Kevin, how many Netflix shows have you
none, because they're all
watched in
move
this?
stuff with your mind
Yeah,
shows.
Stranger Things was built on that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I was
Um,
not even. I thought. Well,
This
depends
is the
on the
thing that
timing.
I've always thought was funny about blah, 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 Lost is Lost had Walt in that first season, and remember it starts to go that way. Remember Walt in the first season? It's like he
yeah.
gets mad and then a bird hits the window, like
Yeah.
whatever. And you notice, you know what happened with that show? As soon as J.J. Abrams left, they dropped that storyline completely.
Yep.
And you know why? I've always heard it was because none of them wanted to do the psychic weird kid storyline.
Yeah.
Like J.J. Abrams threw that in there, and as soon as he left, Damon and all them were like, nope. Also, he was aging really quick, which
Yeah.
didn't work for the show, but I think that was a big part of like they just dropped that shit as soon as he left.
To go back a little bit, Kaito Kid Shadow said, "Start moving stuff with your hands."
Oh, okay.
That got me.
Breaking Bad originally had Walter White make meth with his mind. What's the greatest of that genre, though? What's the greatest?
Matilda.
What?
Matilda.
Matilda.
I liked Matilda when I was a
Matilda?
kid.
No,
Not
she's
a
not strong enough,
huge-
dude. I feel like fucking 11 could just kill her. Like would just yeah. Psycho Mantis versus Matilda. Are you joking?
Yeah,
Psycho Mantis would break her down. She'd be like, "Oh, I got to change the channel. It's on
Oh.
Hideo 1," and then he'd be like, dead.
Matilda's
She'd be like,
gotten
"Where's
this
that
huge
big
push
cake?
lately.
Where's that cake?"
Yeah. Miss Honey, come help me. She's in the corner pointing a gun at you.
Yeah.
Dude.
No.
Yeah, never. Not
No,
a
no.
chance.
Rachel, please.
Not a
Yeah,
chance.
that's not.
Shit.
Please. I could think of 10 more Roald Dahl characters that would kill Matilda on sight. Wonka would have been like, I slipped something in the fucking chocolate before you even got here.
Okay, that's
So.
one.
Did you see the Matilda musical?
No, fuck
No.
No, you didn't want to see that?
Absolutely
I
not.
saw
How come?
Nope.
Why not?
Because stuff with kids in it is kind of precocious and annoying in the first place, and then you add a fucking musical to it. Like, I love musicals.
Yeah.
Still no. No, thank you.
I was stuck at my family's house for longer than I intended over the holiday break. So I couldn't, there was a couple of nights I stayed there and I could not sleep. And I must have watched 80 things I never intended to. But I watched the Matilda musical and I actually thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was good.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, actually, it was not half bad.
I'm just a hater, but
My kids really like Matilda.
I love the book.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's a book?
I've never seen the movie, the original
haven't?
movie.
The Danny DeVito one?
Really?
That, I love
No,
that
I
movie
think
when was
I
a
think I
kid.
read the book when I was younger, but I skipped that. I just never
Right.
did.
Oh, dude, that was like a staple. Like in school, so many times I watched that movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for whatever. I had nothing against it. I just never did. And so yeah, I didn't really have a lot of stake in it. I watched the musical, and then it was
All right.
the choreography was pretty fucking nuts. But it did leave me thinking, like, what did you
Yeah.
put these kids through to make them learn all
I
that?
know, and I just kept seeing that advertised to me, and it just looked annoying, so I just didn't. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
But Tim Minchin did the music, so Tim Minchin's a very good comedian, and I feel like
Oh.
I would have liked it.
Yeah,
better.
the songs were well written. I thought like there was a lot of good wordplay.
Yeah, I think so too.
No, that's Tim Minchin all over, so that's pretty good.
There is one actor that every time he does something, he goes up my list more. I never think about him, but I'm blanking on a fucking name. Steven.
Tyler.
Seagal.
Steven. His name's Steve. I think it's just
Merchant?
Steven, like Madonna. Steven. No, he was Al Capone in Boardwalk Empire, which was a mind blower. Finding out that was a British actor was like, what? He's so good in that show.
We're so fucking cool.
Yeah, Steven Crowder. That's who it was.
Crowder.
No, it wasn't that. It was Stephen Graham.
Universe. Oh.
Stephen Graham. He was in the last Pirates movie. Sorry to bring it up, Rachel, but he's still funny in it. He's still good. He's been in a ton of stuff and did not know he was going to be the dad in Matilda, and he's great.
he's the
He's
dad.
so
Really?
good.
Looking him up.
He's been in a lot of shit.
You know, yeah, I think
He was an Irishman. Yeah, Irishman too.
because of this movie coming out, I think that Matilda's has been everywhere lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Danny DeVito movie I loved. I guess I read this thing that the Matilda, the girl who plays her, who's also
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire, her mom died in the making of this movie, during
Holy
like the movie.
shit.
Like,
Mm,
and
I heard
so
about
she like
this.
stayed with Danny DeVito because he directed the movie too. And like, I guess also she just found out recently that Danny DeVito went to like her mom's hospital room and played her a rough cut of the movie so she could see it before she died.
Wow.
And she didn't know that he did that.
Yeah.
It's, like, super sweet.
That's so sad.
I know. So Danny DeVito is so nice.
Danny DeVito rules. I have seen him in things, but
Yeah. He's been in a lot of
I've
stuff.
not like nothing that I've cared that much about.
I mean, like I said, Pirates 5, he was pretty fucking good in that.
Oh
Like
my
he
God.
he was like
Can we not
the best
get
pirate.
into
Next
that?
to
You
next to
don't-
Captain Jack, he was like the
You
best.
don't get
was
it.
his
His
name?
daughter is Treasure. Like,
Yeah. The director of Pirates 5, Rachel, is the one that is now attached to Tron 3.
Oh,
With
good.
Jared Leto. That news story comes out every year.
Yep.
Oh, they're going to do it. So I still kind of don't think it will, but the latest one is it's starring Jared Leto, and it's
Really don't
directed by the guy who did Pirates 5. And so everyone's like, cool, this should be good. He has another shit movie under his belt, too. And everyone's
So-
like, why are you hiring him?
Yeah.
And what's funny is the guy who directed Tron Legacy directed the biggest movie of the last year, and they don't have it.
Yeah.
Why have him come back?
yeah, why? He already did it.
The Tron Legacy director went on to do Top Gun Maverick, and
that
is
killed.
now in fucking demand everywhere. So they should have locked him up when they got the chance.
True.
Did anybody else see that?
No,
You guys
I
still
still
haven't
haven't
seen
seen either Top
Yeah,
Guns.
neither have I. I've not seen
So
the first one
we need
either.
to just watch them or
Yes.
something like that.
I watched it. I watched the first one recently. I was with someone who had not seen either, and we wanted to see the new one because they re-released it in theaters again.
yeah.
And it was like, yeah, you should watch the first one. Did it? It was like fucking crickets in the room when it was over. That was fucking boring. I was like, thank you. I feel that way too. Saw that, then went to the theater, saw it, and verdict as soon as it was over. Thank God we watched the first one. It adds so much. It's like you have to endure the first one
I know,
to have
to
a
get-
great time during the second
get
one.
the context.
Dude, I felt bad because Johnny was kind of like, he didn't really, I don't think he really liked it that much. I mean, I don't think he hated it, but
Yeah.
but then he never watched the first one. I was like, you gotta
see the first one.
You do, unfortunately.
I just saw someone say this in the chat, and I thought they were joking, and then I looked it up. Jared Leto is going to be the fucking Hatbox ghost in that new Haunted Mansion.
Hey,
movie.
that keeps coming around, and they keep playing like, no, it's a rumor, it's a rumor. But at D23, someone brought it up, and they kept making jokes about it. Well, it's like, okay, then that's happening.
No.
Oh yeah, I don't know why Disney suddenly is all in on
Why?
Jared Leto.
That's a really bad thing to be all in on, and
fuck
the
that.
internet will tell you why.
At D23, in their movie presentation thing, whatever that I got into, they showed a full scene from the Haunted Mansion movie, and I was like, "Fuck this!"
Oh my
and then they
God.
played the clip, and again, I'm gonna sound whatever. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was a group going through the mansion, and it had kind of the kind of gags you would expect from the ride. Not like references to the ride, but like a couple wacky things happened that was just like, oh, what's that? And then, Rachel, you'll like this. Then they were like, well, we have a priest here, right? Maybe he can take care of this. The priest walks forward. It's Owen Wilson. Okay, well, I'll pray.
I'm done, so
He goes into a prayer to clean the mansion. It was like, when it ended, I was with, actually, I don't know if I can say who's there. I don't know if he's being secretive. But we were both like, I was like ready to like cringe through that harder, and it wasn't that bad. So maybe it'll be okay. Do I still want it to come out? No, not at all. I don't want any ride movies to come out anymore. I'm done
Nope,
with that.
they don't need to do that.
Pirates of the Caribbean 1 was very good.
The ride's better.
Two,
True.
and I'll die on this hill. I had a great time at 2.
Yeah.
3, me and Derek were like, man, I'm done with this. I'm ready to leave. But you know what? When I went back many years later and watched all of them, there were still things I thought were stupid in 3, but
Yeah,
but I finished it going, this is the kind of rough around the edges story they wouldn't do now. Like, for how much money they put into this, they kind of let him get away with some weird shit.
Yeah.
And so I didn't love it, but I appreciated it. And then 4, I found out somehow was even more expensive than the third one. And it doesn't show on camera at
Not
all.
even a
It
little.
looks like an indie movie compared to the other ones.
Yep.
And I didn't even hate it totally, but it was like, what happened here?
Yeah.
It was just more like, why even do? I don't know. And then 5 brought it back. It was fun again.
Yep.
5 was,
Yeah.
it was brought
I
the
wanna
fun
say
back.
that if Paul McCartney wasn't in the movie, you'd probably hate the movie.
I would have never watched it. No, I wouldn't hate it. I just would have never seen it. Once I heard he was a pirate, I was like, all right, yeah, I'm
in.
going.
I'm in. Totally.
And he's great in it.
He is.
He elevates
the
the whole movie.
2 seconds that he's on film, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only good
You-
thing.
He
you
should have
he's
come
like-
back at
He's
the
like
end.
singing at the beginning of the scene, and you know it's coming. You're like,
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. He should have come back at the end to help them, and he's singing like "Helter Skelter" do-do-do-do-do, on his lute or whatever, you know.
And
That's
then
what
he,
they
that, he
should have done.
that the Beatles wrote in like 14.
Yeah. He's gonna go Eleanor Rigby, bitch. He's saying that to Salazar or whatever. I don't know who the fuck was in that.
How serious are you being? Because sometimes you say things that I'm like, good joke. And then other times I'm like, I don't know.
I
had fun.
I did. I honestly felt like I did have more fun than the fourth one. But I didn't. I thought it was a B movie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was expecting like an amazing.
I
movie.
went in
Insult
going,
to
we're gonna eat
B
popcorn and
movies.
fucking laugh at this.
Yeah.
And
It was the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie. What do you expect?
Yeah, I had fun, but it was. I mean, like Johnny Depp was embarrassing in it.
Yes.
Like
Oh, yeah.
I don't. You could go down a list of your problems with it, and I'd probably agree with every single one. But I think I kind of went in like. You ever see the GIF of what's her name that cleaned up the houses?
Mary Poppins?
No, no, in real life, the Japanese woman that had
Oh, Marie Kondo.
Marie
Marie
Kondo,
Kondo.
the GIF where she goes, "I love mess."
Yeah.
That's how I
you.
felt going into that. I'm like, this is gonna fucking. Why are we doing
Yeah,
this?
I just like seeing
So-
old characters come back.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. So I had a good time, and
and the
never
after-
thought about it again.
The after credit scene.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
want to spoil anything.
That was an end
I'm
credit scene that I was like,
amazed
you
we
could
stayed.
deliver on that right now, and all is forgiven.
Yeah. Yep.
But they won't ever.
I
They won't
feel-
ever do it.
I feel exactly the same way if they just did a movie that was just Bill
What was
Nye.
it?
Oh yeah.
Fucking Orlando Bloom sleeping in the bed with Keira Knightley.
Yeah,
Spoilers for this
post-fucking.
shitty movie.
Yeah,
And then-
dude. They just
they
fucking
just
did
boned.
it, dude.
Hands
Sean.
away, Shawn, and there's like some wet on the floor, and then you see a tentacle. Stop. You see a tentacle. Ooh.
Like a shadow of a tentacle.
Dude,
Call.
Sean. It was fucking Davy
It
Jones.
was fucking David
He's
Jones.
back.
I could watch that. That guy was the best part of the sequel. I know the sequels aren't hot with everyone, but that guy was great.
So
He
good.
is
He's the best character in the whole movie.
Best.
In all the movies.
Unbelievable. He's so good.
And-
Barbosa's a close second, but my God, what an amazing performance.
Davy Jones kicked ass, and he's one of the few things from the early 2000s that the CG holds up
so good.
perfectly.
Yeah. So
you
good.
watch him now, it's like, oh no, this still looks excellent.
Yep.
They're so good.
I do think that era, 2006 onward, is where they started to get CG that lasted. Before that, but
Early 2000s, like.
but then you
like-
got Avatar,
Yeah.
and Avatar isn't the best looking thing today by any
alright though
stretch.
still.
But you could still watch it, and you're not after
You're not
one.
like, "Ooh."
Yeah, you believe it, for the most part. And there's other things like that. Not every movie was like that, but you started to get some where it's like, okay, they lasted. But even today, and Deathlip says that now it's gone back downhill. I still think it all comes down to who is skilled enough to use it, because back then and now you had movies that are like Jesus CG. Like I would definitely contend that the Marvel movies, something has happened where lately they've been awful.
Really?
Like the effects are like getting worse or
Really?
something. I think they're running them thin or whatever. But then you look at something like Avatar 2. Dude, anytime they do a close up of someone's hands like tying something together, I'm like, that how is that CG? Like, how could that be CG?
That's cool.
I think that movie blends live action and CG better than anything I've ever seen. Where it's you stop thinking about it after 10 seconds. But yeah, Marvel, something's going on with that.
Yeah.
Something's up. Yeah, I forgot I was watching CG during Avatar 2. I totally agree. The performances were as good as any. They blended it better than any movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And yeah, budget might be something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, to go back, Pirates of the Caribbean 5 is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Oh, sorry.
We could say it. Like,
Well,
Sorry, go-
wait.
go, go,
no,
go.
I want to conclude the Pirates.
Yeah,
I want to
go
talk
for it.
Pirates.
It was just tragic, like upsettingly bad. I don't even think I went in with any great expectations or anything. I think it was the only movie me and my friend have thought about walking out of, and it's the only movie me and my friend have talked through because it was like us and maybe like like two other people and then another couple way behind us. It was an empty theater apart from us, and half the lines that fucking bird they brought in, who was supposed to be the new Keira Knightley, whatever.
Dude, she was like
character
better
that's ever been written on screen.
Dude, she was hot.
She was.
She knew science and she was hot.
Yeah.
That's Keira Knightley wishes. Keira
They were
Knightley
so-
could. What did she have? A gold coin or something? That's it. And then
Acting
Orlando
skills.
Bloom. There's better Orlando Bloom. They had whatever the fucking guy who was Al Capone and
Dude.
his teeth were rotten. Because I think he has
Orlando
rotten teeth
Bloom-
in the movie.
Orlando Bloom's had a really weird little phase where it was like, oh, you're really bad, but you're cute. Oh, actually, you're doing really good for you.
Yeah.
That's quite
Yeah.
good acting, isn't it? Oh, what happened? And that movie
Yeah,
was
kind
like,
of,
oh my God, dude. What
Yeah,
are
he
you
wasn't
doing?
great
He
in
was
it.
No.
shockingly bad. The child that was supposed to be his son was better than he was. And you know how I feel about childhood.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It was terrible.
And Ryan says, nah, he was great.
No,
Yeah, Ryan
that's
says
right.
you're wrong.
nah, he's just a master of whisper shouting. Elizabeth. But
Yeah,
it's
that was
just
kind of
it
weird.
was just really, really bad from start to finish for me. And but I'm such a sucker because if they did make a Davy Jones movie, I'd be there day
Oh,
one,
Yeah.
not
bro.
even a
100%.
question.
Not even a
question.
question.
Yeah.
Me and Kevin, when we went to London, the very first time I ever took
Yeah.
Kevin to London, we were walking down the road, and who walks past? Fucking Bill Nye on his way to the theater.
Oh
my
my
It
Dressed in a
was
suit
him,
and-
perfect suit, big old thick glasses.
I was like, yo, Davy Jones.
I had
Throw me
a
a tentacle.
panic attack. We were walking past him. I sort of threw a glance and then I threw a longer glance. And I was like, should I say something? But no, because you don't want to bother a man. He's just having a little walk on his way to the theatre. I had to sit down afterwards. I was like, I could have said
Oh,
how much I love
yeah.
him in all of the movies that I've seen. But
That was me when I saw Seth MacFarlane. I was like, I just saw The Family Guy.
The Family Guy.
No,
My God.
okay, just real quick, I want to say what Kevin just saw.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Kevin
I didn't,
just saw a
We
headline.
were talking about Avatar, and it reminded me of something we talked about earlier. I think not on stream, but I was like,
No,
if this
I think we were
happens.
here.
I think, but I don't know if we were live.
Oh, okay.
But we were talking about the re-release of Titanic coming
Yeah,
out this year.
They're re-releasing it in theaters again.
And I was like, if that comes to 40X, I'm seeing it in 40X. and talking about Avatar and stuff reminded me to look it up. It is coming to 40X.
God.
Dude, drown me in water.
The
We're gonna get
headline,
drowned.
the headline, Sean, you couldn't see. The headline literally says, "Fans can go down with the ship next month with Titanic 40X." Hey, we have to go to that.
I have to. I don't care. I will see it normal too, but
I've seen it normal. I'm good.
I have to see it in 40X.
Hey, I'm gonna
I
say what we're all thinking. Okay, first of all, yeah, the boat's sinking. There's gonna be water.
Yeah, there's
we're
gonna be
gonna
water.
get drenched.
We're
in
gonna
that
get
movie.
There's gonna be
waterboarded.
the boat's gonna be tilted super high, and I guarantee the seats are gonna be
Yeah.
stuck tilted.
God.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't wait.
So we're gonna see it that way.
No, I've seen Titanic. I've seen Titanic 1,000
Yeah.
times.
Kevin loves
They're just getting
Yes.
re-releasing it.
But we got to see. It's so funny because after Avatar, we were kind of like, yeah, 40X is fun. I don't need to do that again. And now it's like, wait, Titanic?
But it's so funny because I don't want to see new movies in it anymore, really.
No,
But
me neither.
The idea of Titanic,
I'm reading the chat from here because I
oh,
can't.
the idea of Titanic being in 40X, I want it.
So this is what I was going to say. Dude, sex scene in
sex
40X. Dude, are we going to...
We're gonna get blasted.
No, what's gonna happen, dude? Are we gonna? What?
They should make like a smoke machine in the theater. It gets all foggy
Dude.
and
Yeah,
steamy. And
Kaito-
Yeah,
Well,
they
it's on-
totally
they
should.
have
They
to.
have that. They have
They
that.
have fog and
Kaito
stuff.
said that it's going to be humid, and that just
Dude,
cracked
Dude,
me.
do it.
What are they gonna do during the drawing scene? How are they gonna like?
Oh, they're going to go.
You're gonna feel a boner, dude.
You're gonna get poked.
Yeah, they have that. I had that when I was getting hit with arrows in Avatar.
Oh my god,
Dude,
gonna be
it's
like
gonna-
butt touch a bug.
Dude, okay, we have to go to that.
I
I'm
want to
absolutely
see
going to that.
40x Titanic so bad.
Dude, 40x Willy Wonka win. Dude, the Wraiths just gifted a bunch
Thank
of
you.
subs. Thank you, the
Thank you.
Wraiths.
40x. Can't wait.
Hey, that's not far from now.
It's like
we might
ne-
want to look into tickets now.
Yeah.
because they're probably only doing that a couple times.
Yeah.
We should look into I'm so
is
in.
it next month or is it in March?
Yeah, it's in a couple weeks. I think.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
I almost sort of want to go to this one, but like,
It will probably be 3D as well.
but I'm going to
Typically-
be like
it-
seasick.
yeah.
I'm definitely going to get seasick.
You go get the Titanic, you won't get seasick.
Dude, I
I-
get fucking
It's gonna be like lifeboats rocking around.
You know
and
what's
stuff.
weird though,
No.
Rachel? You know it's funny. As I was going on it, because I was thinking about you with that, and like things like Star Tours, but it kind of isn't like that. It's kind of just.
Like,
jiggling. They're doing very
You're-
good.
you're
motion.
It's not
jiggle
like
a lot.
like Star Tours is lifting the whole fucking room up
Yeah.
and doing that, and it's not. It didn't feel like that to me. It felt
No.
like it was more just like just kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Like, stop,
Jostles.
you know? Yeah.
I don't- well,
and
maybe.
force feedback. What the hell just
Oh, God.
like they shoot an arrow and it's like, oh, it wasn't like we're going like that,
Okay.
you know.
yeah.
Maybe
So,
it'd be
I don't-
alright. if the
Because
ticket-
there's no parts in the movie really that go like, unless it's like the panning shots of going down the hallway and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I think they're gonna
But
do that.
the-
I think
yeah.
there's gonna be a lot of
But
whoosh.
there's not a lot of like, oh, you're looking at something and now you're going like it's more just like, oh, action's going on. It's shaking you around and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll give it a go. If the tickets aren't really expensive, because then I won't feel
not too
massively
bad.
guilty
Probably
if I
t-
stand up and
They're like
walk away.
20-something
It'd be
bucks,
like
so-
20 something.
That's not that bad.
Anyway, someone asked earlier best James Cameron movie. I gotta go Titanic. I think that's my favorite.
because it's not a sequel. It's not anything. It's just
Yeah.
a straight up movie.
And-
And Titanic is a masterpiece.
It stands alone, but also not only that, the perfect blend of fiction and history.
Yep. And
Also-
action and romance.
Action and romance. You know, again, I remember when it was coming out, everyone's like, "Oh, chick flick! It's gonna be."
Did you see the last half of that movie?
Seeing that as a high school boy, I was like, "What was everyone talking about? That whipped ass."
Yeah, that was so cool.
There's enough for there's something for everyone in that
There's
movie.
boobs. That's all I wanted.
Exactly.
in high school.
You're gonna see a titty.
yeah.
But you know, but none of that is done in such a way. It's all done there. It's all done in like a fun way. It's
Yeah.
not taking itself so seriously, and then the second half is like a relentless action movie.
Yeah.
So like, there's nothing you lose with in that movie.
No.
And I'll say above all else, they had everything against them with that movie where everyone was going, oh my God, I know the fucking Titanic story. The boat fucking sinks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that movie up front goes, so the boat fucking sank. Yo, welcome to 1995 or whatever year
Yeah.
it is. That boat sank. All right, so what happened? Now we got a woman coming in. She's going to tell us about it. And then it's so technical. It's as cynical as anyone watching the movie.
Yeah.
The opening is like a bunch of nerds fucking ripping it apart. And then the woman comes in and tells the tale and they're all misty-eyed.
Yeah.
And even when it cuts to them, they're all like that, just like the audiences. And it's like you put all your haters in a room and silence them.
Yep.
10. It's a 10.
10.
So
Number,
I
number
think that's the
two,
best.
very close. Number 2 is Terminator 2. Like,
Yeah, okay. This might be.
I like
this
it better
might
than
be-
Aliens,
This
for
might
sure.
Be, this might be controversial. I'm a really big fan of Aliens. It's not as good as the first one. The first one is a classic.
Yeah.
It's a great movie, but something about Aliens with that like Ripley. First of all, what it did for sci-fi and the world building and all that shit, I loved. You go deeper into the alien shit, whatever. But her bond with the little girl.
No, I'll choose John Connor. Is so much better than Newt. I'm sorry. Newt not nearly as good as John Connor.
Yeah.
Is that the one where she goes, they mostly come at night,
Mostly. Yes.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I don't know why I really like Aliens.
Can Newt hack into an ATM with a computer.
With a
No.
freaking mind.
That's true. I just moved it with my freaking mind. But I don't know. I've always had a soft spot for Aliens. And then they do the classic. That movie has the most classic thing that James Cameron always does, where the movie is wrapped up, and then there's one more problem. Like they're leaving, and then it's like, oh,
Yep.
the queen just fucking ripped the dude in half and did all this shit. And then what happens? Where did Ripley go? Get away from her, you bitch! Oh my god, that to me is like that scene encapsulates what is like great about fucking movies right there. When she gets in that thing and just takes that thing head on, it's like, oh yeah, you got me. That is I think I'm going with that. I don't know. But both Terminators are great.
Oh yeah, both Terminators are great.
What else?
Guys,
What?
You've gone
Fading.
backwards, Sean.
I'm fading.
Oh,
I don't know
bud.
if
You're
I can
fading?
finish this.
Nah, you wrap it up.
It's not even.
Just go
It's
faster.
not even midnight.
Just go quicker.
I'm so tired. Slayer
I'll
woke
make
me
you
up
coffee.
last night and grabbed my toe, and I couldn't sleep, and I have to get up at 6.
You should have
Why?
slept.
You have to get up
Why?
at 6.
Why?
Hopefully, no toe grabbers tonight.
Because I gotta get to school. It's school day. I get up on.
I don't
Just
think
ta-
tomorrow-
take
no,
him,
not
take him,
tomorrow.
take him out of
Every
school.
Yeah, have them
I
take a
didn't
day
ever
off.
go to school, and I turned out fine.
Just do homeschool shit.
It's 6:20 every day, and I have to like get them there, and then I.
Well,
gotta
it's time to
back
change
into
that schedule.
school, and-
Yeah. And I go,
This
you're,
sounds- Sean, this
you're
sounds like you-
yourself
Did I
to
just do
school,
that?
kids.
Well,
This sounds like you
definitely
right
my
now.
assistants.
I did not just do that.
We did.
I just moved shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection
No,
has
it's not like
somehow
that at all.
awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
I just keep hearing I.
I just moved shit with my freaking mind.
Yeah, Sean.
Why can they say shit and not fuck? I'm upset.
Because it's less bad.
No.
It's, yeah, that's it. It's religious reasons.
Oh.
Anyways,
Oh, Sean.
I'm so sleepy.
No.
Fuck's just a word and it's all fucked up.
It's a great big world. It's all fucked up.
Fake ass titties on a fucked up chest.
You get 3 shits and 1 fuck per game. I remember AMC made a rule with their shows that they could use like 1 or 2 fucks per season. Like shit, they just let them say shit now.
Yeah.
Didn't used to be that way, but now on cable they just say shit. But they did like 1 fuck per season, 2 fucks per season. I can't remember. And it was great because Breaking Bad would save theirs. So there'd be an episode where it's like, oh, did the wife did she did she cheat on Walter? Did this happen? And she would walk in the room and there's silence and she goes, I fucked Ted. Oh, and then end the episode. That was a great episode. And then I love that they saved it in the last season. And they got the fucking DEA is there. It's like, who's this guy? My name's Asac Schrader. You can go fuck yourself. I was like, oh, satisfying.
Yeah.
Ooh, that felt good. You know, if you save your F-bombs, man,
Yeah. Make
you
'em
can
count.
make them work. Yeah, Ryan named it. The episode where she said that was IFT. And so everyone's like, what's IFT? And then at the end of the episode, I fucked Ted. That's what you could tell they wanted to call the episode that, but they were like, just make it IFT. That's great. Yeah, the 1 fuck rule is actually pretty great because we all knew it would happen and they made it work. Exactly. I think that's way better than saying it all the time.
Yeah.
Because I
don't
will
say
say
it all the time.
that was one thing that was a little in this first Last of Us episode. I was like, yeah, okay, you keep saying it. You could chill. You could chill on that.
Yeah.
But that was in the game too.
True.
So whatever.
Best
think-
PG-13 F-bomb?
What? Best PG-13 F-bomb.
Yeah, you're allowed 1 or
One
2.
fuck?
It can't be used in a sexual way. It has to be just part of
just like
speech.
fuck.
Ah, fuck.
So, like I remember the Rent movie, they're singing, it's weird, fucking weird. And, like they could use it in that way, but
Yeah.
you can't say,
No, they suck.
I fucked Ted. So I'm trying to think, what's a PG-13? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Alyssa, when the Degrassi movie was the first Degrassi was the first Canadian show to use it, and they never did it again. There's 1 F-bomb in all of Degrassi.
Really?
when it was a TV movie called School's Out. School's Out was end of Evangelion for Degrassi. Just everything goes wrong. They graduate high school and like someone gets hit by a drunk driver. The main guy and girl in the show, she's busy with her summer job, but he's got the summer off and he's lonely or whatever. He starts dating someone who's like a 10th grader or something like that.
Yeah.
On the side, like he hides it from her. He just becomes a real selfish asshole, and it's a great storyline in that show. And it ends the original Degrassi, the 80s Degrassi.
Okay.
And what's her face? Let's see. Caitlin finds out at the end of the movie, and she walks in and she goes, "Tessa Campanelli? You were fucking Tessa Campanelli?" And it sting. It's like you feel like you got hit with a brick when you get to that scene. It was unbelievable. They never used that word again in Degrassi history. But Canada doesn't have those rules, so
Yeah.
they were like, dude, let it fly, just do it.
Let it fly.
It was, dude, it stung. Oh my god, you feel so bad when she says that. And then the dream couple of the whole show, Joey and Caitlin, never get together. It ends with them awkwardly looking at each other across from something, and that's the end of Degrassi, the old Degrassi. But they come back in the Next Generation. I ain't talking Star Trek. When they did Degrassi Next Generation, you do see them as adults. They do wrap up that storyline.
Oh, good.
Sorry, I went off for a long time.
It's fine.
I go on about Degrassi for a long time.
Yeah.
I love that they were going to do a new Degrassi on HBO.
Yeah.
And then as soon as all the Discovery deal went, it was like, nope. No
Oh,
more
really?
Degrassi.
Oh.
Yeah. Degrassi was free on YouTube, all of it, for years.
Oh my god.
And then HBO signed it up like, oh, dude, we're going to do new Degrassi and all the old episodes are going to be on HBO Max. So then they signed the deal and now they're no longer on YouTube. They're on HBO and now HBO doesn't want it. So that didn't work out for anybody.
Oh, fuck.
You could have watched them for free on YouTube. I was surprised everyone was excited about that. I'm like, they're free on YouTube right now. You don't have to.
I think. Oh no, Sean's not looking so good, dude. You okay,
Shawn,
bud?
did you not hear anything I said about Degrassi?
I don't think you
Did you miss the episode that did I spoil Schools Out for you?
I am. These are like a lot of little pieces, and I'm like trying to focus, but most of my eyes are just like going like the.
Oh, Sean.
Shawn, let me try to wake you up.
Those
Favorite Degrassi
toothpicks.
character?
Oh God.
Okay, so that's
That's
JT.
not gonna do it.
Favorite Padre.
I don't know.
That's not Tony Gwynn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not Bip Roberts.
No.
And not Trevor Hoffman.
And not Artie Ojeda or whatever his name is.
Not Kim Campanetti.
Artie Ojeda, I think, is a newscaster. So that was a test.
You failed.
Is there actually one called Bip?
Yeah, Bip
Bip
Roberts.
Roberts. My favorite
Bip.
player. He used to be in like the NES game that I had. There was a baseball game where they had real players in it, and I always played as Bip Roberts. I'm like, is this a real guy? And
Yeah, dude.
he is. Every now and then he gets interviewed on the news. What's Bip's take on what's going on in the thing? I'm just like, I fucking love there's a guy named Bip.
Skip Bip.
This is a good Bip.
I can't get this piece off. I put the wrong piece on, and now.
Don't you have a tool to pop it?
Yeah, you
If
gotta
Pop
be
it?
the
careful.
tool isn't doing shit, Kevin.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that
I'm
stuff.
glad, I feel like this tool didn't exist when I was a kid because I felt like I'd use my fucking teeth when I was a kid,
Your teeth.
Oh yeah.
and some of my Legos have bite marks in them because of it. But now, like all these things have these tools that you can pop it right off
Yeah, what the
easily.
fuck?
Yeah, you say easily. This thing is all chipped to fuck.
You should have used your teeth.
I can't use my teeth, Kevin. I spent too much money on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not Sean's teeth.
Yeah, I tried to use my fingernails, but no, I had to use my teeth.
I bit all my
Fuck.
fingernails off when I was a kid.
What?
Shawn, you really need to go fast. You're not gonna finish this
Shawn,
tonight if you don't
chop,
speed
chop.
up.
Use Kevin's
No.
Yeah, favorite F-bomb. Shawn, shh, please. Ryan says, favorite F-bomb. Oh, no, Shawn, chime in on this. Tell me if you agree. Favorite F-bomb in a PG-13 movie? Tom Hanks, Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah,
That's a good one, right?
that's a good one.
What
I just
happened,
broke
bud?
this thing.
Oh no.
Broke it?
Broke it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dude, I was talking about Catch Me If You Can. And
Broke it enough that I don't know how to undo what I just did. Maybe. I just couldn't get this piece off. Now.
Broke it, or is
No.
that
No,
I
I
mean,
just think
like-
it came undone enough
okay.
that he
Yeah, a lot of them have done that. Have to go back in time and fix it. Which
Oh,
It's
man, I'm
okay. It's
sorry.
not. It's only 10:25.
Yeah, you got
Oh.
time, dude.
I'm gonna
You're
get a
good.
screwdriver or a knife.
You're all set.
Oh dear. Do you want a hug? Someone said we should give you one.
No, I ain't.
There's
hungry.
another slice of pizza if you want it, Sean.
Yeah, you want another slice, dude?
I've got some barbecue sauce. Not barbecue. Fuck.
Buffalo.
You know they had wings at Papa John's that I could eat.
Oh really?
Holy.
No shit. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
What is the most surprising thing you found you could eat? Like, you know what I mean? Like where you went somewhere and it's like, wait, what? They have that? Like, is there anything that's ever happened like that where you were like pleasantly surprised?
We went to the OB farmers market thing that was on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
A while back.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was a lot.
And they had fucking gluten-free chocolate eclairs the size of your head.
Oh,
They
shit.
were unbelievable. I just sat
That
right
sounds
down on the
great.
curb and I fucking ate that just straight there, and it was unreal.
That sounds legit.
It was so
Damn.
nice. This Christmas was gingerbread cookie Ghirardelli squares.
Oh,
They're made with like rice
shit.
flour, and it's the best chocolate I've ever had. So there you
Oh, that sounds awesome. What do you miss the most? Like,
go. What do I miss the most?
like a thing you cannot eat and you miss it and
I'm
it
about to
kills
out
you.
myself real bad here.
Okay.
KFC.
No shit. KFC.
I love fried chicken.
Oh,
KFC
me
is
too.
really special. It has this like crumbly, crispy instead of like whenever you get fried, like we got fried chicken at the gluten-free fried chicken
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the,
The 50s
Disney World
Cafe.
50s Cafe thing.
whatever.
And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
wait. It was a fucking like breaded. It wasn't even breaded. It was like
No,
battered.
it wasn't very good.
Battered roast chicken.
But fried
And I was
chicken is like-
what the fuck?
Oh, okay.
That's not what I thought that was, and
Yeah.
apparently that's what America thinks it is. But for me, it's KFC.
I'm glad you got a double down before the world.
Oh
your world
man,
crumbled.
I'm so glad that I got to eat a double down.
How funny. I would not have expected that. I thought it was
Really?
going to be like sourdough bread or, you know.
No, I'm not cultured.
No, it was I think number 2 is probably gyoza. That's the one you mentioned a lot.
Gyoza.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, that's a bullet through the heart every single fucking time.
Thing I miss eating.
Yeah, what would you be upset if you couldn't eat anymore?
If I couldn't, for me, when I was not eating any form of carbs or sugar or whatever, which hopefully I'll actually listen to myself
I'll
and
join
do.
you.
It's weird. I'm not a sweet tooth guy. I love sweets, but like I'm fine. I can live without them. But when I was denied them completely, just seeing ice cream was like upsetting. It was like,
Right.
I want fucking ice cream. Give me your fucking ice cream right now. And I don't even eat ice cream that often. But when it was denied. When all sweets were denied completely, for some reason, that sounded refreshing as water. It was just like, give me ice cream. I want ice cream.
Sucks.
Yeah. So I don't know. That one stands.
I understand that. I did a week without sugar, and I was so angry and so stressed by the end of it. And I ate like 4 chocolate buttons, and I was on Skype to Kevin, and I think you probably remember this. I was losing it. I was like giggling. I was high as fuck. It was such a wonderful feeling, but also like, oh no, I'm addicted. Upsetting.
What was I just gonna say? Ice cream. One of the guys from Kiss, Paul Stanley from Kiss, lead singer of Kiss, said that he went to the doctor and was told, you can't have ice cream anymore. You have ice cream too much. You can't have it anymore.
Specifically that.
Yeah, it was
Diagnosed
specific.
no ice
It
cream.
was like, it was like, you're not handling dairy well or something. He's like,
way.
what do you eat? And he's like, I have ice cream. And he was like, I think you're done with ice cream. And
Really?
and his response was, well, you're talking to the wrong person because I'm ready to die. Or so, he said, there's some interview where he talked about that, where he's like, life is about indulging. I'm going to have ice cream.
Right.
And if that's how I die, well, that he died of ice cream. That's it. Like, he's like, if that's how I go, that was a good way to go. I'll go down that way.
How did Paul Stanley die? Dude, he just got a double scoop and he just
He said, he's like, hey, tell me, he said, they told me to not have as much fried food. That's cool, whatever. He's like, I'll reduce whatever, but to just tell me I can't have ice cream, that's okay. I'll die.
Yeah.
It's all right. I thought that was really funny.
Dude,
who's
when
a doctor here?
yeah. Dr. Love.
Oh.
Great Kiss song.
When I was diagnosed first, my GP was sitting me down and he was like, we're going to have to do some tests on you. Told me that I have to have an endoscopy, which is the tube down the throat. I had a full panic attack right there on the seat. Just knowing that I was going to have essentially a hose pipe shoved down my throat. But then he also said, like, yeah, so after that, you won't be able to eat wheat. You won't, like, so no bread, loads of other stuff. You won't be able to eat rice. And I started crying a second time. No fucking rice. I was like
That's
ready
a big
to,
pillar.
I was ready to fucking kill myself by that point. And then I found out when I went home, rice is completely gluten-free and that guy was an idiot.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's wow.
I was like, you
man.
literally were about to create a suicide.
Oh, I
at
would have
that point.
yeah.
I was like, what am I gonna fucking eat?
Yeah, that's
Like,
rough. That's wow.
So that
I
was
can't
really
believe
stupid.
that.
What an asshole.
Oh my god. Speaking of doctors don't know shit, I'm not going to speak for anyone, but I know multiple people over the last year or two that had experiences like that where they were told this and that and this and that, and it was like that wasn't anything about really what it was. And like, okay, and then go see someone else. Yeah, it's this. Oh, I realize I'm being insanely vague right now, but I know multiple people that had these experiences. I'm just like, what is going on?
That's why you should always get a second opinion. But
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I'm always a little bit suspicious because I had, so everybody knows that I have like a pretty serious phobia of vomit and being sick in any regard. So knowing, you know, tube in the throat, I was obviously on fucking DEFCON 5 high alert. I'm gonna kill myself. Kind of. This isn't gonna go well for me.
Yeah.
So sitting there at the doctor's, they put a cannula in. They were like, "How are you feeling? Full of opiates? No, still wide awake, eyes wide, can't do it." And they lay me down and brought this tube towards me, and I was lying down, barely, you know, fighting off the consciousness thing, and I was pulling the tube away with, you know, just stopping them from doing it. And eventually they just stopped, and my body went, "Oh, I'm safe," and I relaxed. Went to sleep, woke up about 10 minutes later, and they're like, "Yeah, we couldn't fucking do it. You wouldn't let us do it. So we have to reschedule you and do it again." And I was like, okay. So the second time they like pumped me full of gas and air as well. And I remember them sitting me up. I remember my body going limp and numb, but my brain still being alive. And I was sat up, and I remember that fucking tube going down my throat. I remember being very upset. I remember the gag. I remember all of that. And I then sort of lost sort of semi-consciousness, but apparently I was still awake because after a little while, I came back into consciousness and I heard the nurse going to my mum, "Can you do something about this? She's been like this for like half an hour." I'm just going to move the mic away because I was going, the entire time, and I wasn't even aware that I was doing
Yeah, you're just too out of it on this medication.
I was so upset. And I think that they just went, "Fucking just tell her she's got it because it's too hard. She's fighting us the entire time. Just tell her she's got it. It's safer to tell her that she has and have her stop eating gluten than not." So I'm always suspicious that they lied to me for safety.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because sometimes, you know, in 2020 I got really sad and I ate a chicken nugget and I was fine. Didn't shit myself at all.
You're like that alien from Independence Day. They're doing like autopsy on. Like, no, it's fine, dude. Just and then they just wrap the tentacle around their neck. They're talking. Oh, please.
No gluten.
Cheese. Cheese. Celiac.
Yeah, so that's my horror story.
Oh.
I've made a lot of mistakes
Oh, Shawn.
in life,
so have we all.
but I think I've solved all the. It was looking weird. This is like such little detail, and like it's adding little levels, and it's so much.
Yeah. You need to
That
do it.
honestly, the bigger parts here was easier than these little levels because it's so detail oriented.
That is.
And it's just building like little. It's just trying to find out what the new. And there's so many little pieces per little thing that it's fucking me up a little bit. And I think my tired level is not.
So it's making it harder and harder.
It's not helping, but I am.
What's your tired level on a number?
I'd give it a 7.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, you could still go. You're good.
It's the expert talking.
Can't. Oh Lord. What the fuck? Anyway, sorry to interrupt. I was just letting everyone know that
No, you're all
That's
good.
done.
We
I'm
care about
messing-
you. We want to make sure
messing
you're
up.
good.
I mean, maybe you should just
Yeah.
stop and start again when you're.
No. I mean, there's 3
bright-eyed
bags
and bushy
after
tailed.
this. Oh
Oh boy. Do they get smaller as it goes down?
no.
Smaller and smaller bags.
It looks. It doesn't look easier. But I don't know. Okay, so what am I trying to?
Someone said Kevin is my dad walking in on me building shit, and I don't know how to react to it.
What do you?
Oh, Ryan Bates says you have one more level after this, which also has small parts, and it's tedious.
Okay, Ryan.
maybe it's
shouts
time to
out.
quit.
That seals the deal.
Yeah.
I'll
Maybe
finish
it's
this
time
bag
to-
and I'll call it a night.
Mm-hmm. It was a valiant effort. You've done loads.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan. I'm so glad Ryan was here with me doing this. Truly. Yeah, this is... Tedious is a great word to describe what the fuck this is. This is fucking tedious. And... is it fun? I don't know. I can't tell you if it's fun or not. I don't think...
Oh.
I mean, I was having fun doing the castle and earlier tonight, but looking at this now, it's like, yeah, this is just fucking
Not fun.
fucked. So much.
Bye,
But thank you
Joaquin.
guys for being here with me and hanging out and
Yeah,
talking.
no
while I'm
worries.
just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do, but it's nice having company, not just be by myself.
Yeah, I'm bored as shit right now. I'm shows at home. I got PS5 at home.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I'll finish this bag up and then we'll
I need to do my dailies, man.
call it a day.
People selling Splash Mountain water on eBay.
Shut
God.
Yeah.
up.
Geniuses.
I mean, also, oh yeah, I have some too. I'll sell it.
Yeah. I got
Yeah,
some.
no, I got some.
Yeah, I got some water from the fucking swan
Dude,
boats
I
that got closed.
water from Walt Disney's toilet that's in his
Yeah,
apartment.
same.
I got some
Lit.
get bath water I can sell.
Yeah,
if you want.
dude, I have.
Yeah.
Gamer Boy bathwater.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell. I'll sell it.
Did you get the Forspoken thing from this?
Yeah. Yeah, my brother's tweet was really funny. I don't think I'm going to pick up Forspoken.
No.
I'm playing, I'm almost done with Spider-Man on
the
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck. That's it.
They ported the PS4 Spider-Man to that. That was a fun game.
Oh, that game's
Yeah.
great.
But I'm just playing just the story. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm about to finish that. And then once that's done, I'm going to play Crisis Core.
Oh, cool.
FF7.
Steam Deck as
Crisis
well?
Core. Yep.
Cool. Red Dead 2 is $20 right now, too.
One of my
Oh,
friends
wait,
is in the
it
credits
is?
of that
Oh,
game.
no. I didn't know that. What?
One of my friends is in the credits of that game.
Oh, Crisis Core? Oh, that's awesome.
Huh.
Yeah, I've been excited to play that. I did not know Red Dead was 20.
On
I
sale
just
right
bought
now.
I just bought Titanfall 2 for $2.99.
Yep.
So I
Whoa.
picked that up. But do I want to get involved in Red Dead again? I can't
But
fucking
it-
afford that.
but
I can't
it's-
afford the time.
But it's on Steam Deck, bro. You can just pop in and out whenever
Yeah,
you
but
want.
that's still gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna get shit done.
It will.
If I be unshaken.
Yeah, I'll play Red Dead again. That's something I'll do.
That Unshaken is like that to me. That's my snake. Like there's Snake Eater, and then to me that even like kind of topped that. That
Yep.
was like
It was sick.
when there's just a song in a game like that.
Yep.
Oh, that was so good. Man, that
They
was
do that in Red Dead 1, and it was fucking mind-blowing. Because
Oh,
I'd
they
never
did it
seen that
that too?
before. Yeah. Red Dead 1 is great,
Why
and
can't
it
they
bums me
release
out
that
that,
again?
that
I know.
it's
I would
an
get that
old
on
game,
Steam Deck.
That
Yeah.
it's an old game that they are not re-releasing. It's
doing
like
it?
re-release it. It's so good.
I get
Yeah.
that on anything.
Yeah, the house building song went hard too. I agree, Bram.
yeah.
Bang, ding, 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 ding. I'm gonna build myself a fucking horse. House.
Dude.
Sorry, I didn't mean horse.
Dude, that game is. I will say, Red
mixed up
Dead
2
2
lyrics.
is much better than the first one.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I will say that because they do it. But like, the house building stuff.
Building.
The year that came out was also the fall. That fall was Spider-Man.
Yep.
And God of War. God of War won all the Game of the Year awards.
Oh,
That
boo.
aged poorly.
Yep.
Because everyone's moved on to the second one, and it's fine, whatever. I mean, I'm not taking away from those games, but Red Dead has stood the test of time in a way those weren't.
Red
Those
Dead 2
didn't.
is so good.
I picked that year. I chose Spider-Man as my Game of the Year, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
But as the years have gone on, I'm like, oh,
Still thinking about
Red
Red
Dead
Dead.
transcended.
Dude, Red Dead.
That was
like,
I have to give it
I
to that.
still think about it's a side quest,
Yeah.
but the one where you just make a friend.
Yeah.
And I
Aw.
love it. I love it. It's just some dude you meet, and it's just like, yeah, you want to go fishing? Yeah, okay.
Game
And
of
then you
fantasy.
go. It just keeps like,
Yeah.
his mission popped up. Okay, let's go hang out with
Yeah.
a friend. Like, it's so good.
I think I wanted to make this comment before, but Cowboy Crossing.
What?
Cowboy Crossing. Animal Crossing.
Oh.
Fuck. Sorry. It's not funny.
Oh.
Get it?
It's like the game Animal
Making
Crossing.
friends. House building.
I was saying before when we were in Nintendo World, man, if they did an expansion of that and made it Animal Crossing, imagine if you could go in that fucking neighborhood and they're all walking around. Like, imagine they have costume characters. I don't normally care about costume characters, but if you're walking around in there, and
I would fucking
imagine,
go nuts.
imagine
Oh my
they're running up
God.
to you.
my
I'd be
God.
like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, that would
Go
be
and hug
like.
Bob the cat. I'd fucking die right there.
I'm gonna say something bold here too. I've never done any psychedelics, but I would do them before I went into that because I think it'd be like I fucking left Earth.
Real.
So, let me know if you guys are in. No, no, I would. It's funny. There was a time I wouldn't have cared about that as much, but after 2020 and that coming
Yeah.
out and all that, it's
New
like,
Horizons
oh, that
changing.
would be like a place to go. That would be amazing. That'd be really, really cool.
I wouldn't go back to New Horizons, but I think that was like a really special moment. Like,
Yes.
it was a very good game for what it was at the time.
But that wasn't your favorite of the Animal Crossings?
Probably, it probably was. Like, New Leaf was
Yeah.
really, really good as well, though.
Yeah.
The only good Animal Crossing is the handheld ones. They tried to make console ones, but I never liked them as much.
I mean, they were console ones before they were handheld, and
But like, I
The
never
very first one's
played.
really
I
fucking
didn't play
good,
the first
so-
one very much.
Yeah, I
and
did play the GameCube one.
I didn't play City Folk very much, but I played the shit out of the DS
right.
one, the
Yeah.
3DS one, and the Switch
It
one.
always seemed like a better way to play
Yep.
it to me. Is like
like I said, I played them all in bed.
Oh yeah.
Uh-uh.
Well, I
Loved it.
so we were on PAL, right? And
Yeah.
Animal Crossing was in Japan, and I saw it in the magazines, and they were like, "It's never coming out. It's never going to come to
Yeah.
America or England." And then it came to America, and I was like, "Ah, for me." And then they were like, "No, it's not coming to England. It's never coming out." But it went to Australia, so that was the reason I made an eBay account when I was like, I don't know, 14,
Yeah.
so that I could get a PAL copy of that. It was probably £65. And then maybe 4 months later, they were like,
Big.
"It's coming to England."
Ah,
Why
But
would
you get to play
do
it
that
early.
to me? But I did get to play it early, and it was really cool. The only bad thing about that was they changed bits of it because Australia got the e-reader and we didn't.
Oh.
So there was loads of e-reader content,
That
but
you
it was like,
couldn't get.
"Hey, scan your card."
You should have bought an
I
e-reader off
can't.
Amazon.
Yeah, but
Not
I don't
Amazon,
know if
eBay.
it would have.
It would have worked
Oh, I'm dumb as fuck. Oh, it would have worked. Oh,
because there's no region locking on Game Boy
That
Advance.
was cards. I wouldn't have been able to get the cards.
You got it. eBay.
I was 14, bud. No money. It was a stretch to get my dad to let me do that for my birthday. So
I was 14 and I was rich. I had my first.
I had an e-reader.
I had my first successful LLC by the time I was 12. And my girlfriend,
one
she was
secret
a
trick.
model. She was 28. and
Ew.
but I didn't want to
Now
commit.
she's in prison.
I love any episode of the LEG show where he tries to tell him about his first girlfriend. And he always widens the gap more. Yeah, she was like 29, and I was 11. And she was a model, but I didn't want to commit. He always says I didn't want to commit. Like he was some little kid with a grown adult woman. Like I just didn't didn't want to do it. But yeah, anyway, if I was if I could expand that land, man, Animal Crossing. I mean, my go-to would be Zelda, but if not that, I would pick.
That's what I thought
Animal
they were
Crossing.
gonna when they announced this. I was like, oh, cool, they're gonna have an area
They
that's
could do
like
Hyrule.
here's Zelda,
Yes,
here's
me
Mario and
too.
stuff like
I was
that. And I
like,
didn't
oh,
know it's like
just
only gonna be
Mario?
Mario, or at least for now. Donkey Kong is coming later.
Yeah.
I hope they
but-
expand it though. Like,
Yeah.
I like Mario, but yeah, I'd much rather have like a Zelda or Pokemon.
Mario earned the.
Yeah.
It was
course.
always going to be the main event.
Of
Yeah.
course.
But yeah, I was talking with my brother about it because he was like, he doesn't always go to theme parks, but he's like, shit, I think I need to check this out, whatever. Especially when I told him there was Yoshi's Island stuff in there.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
just like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
So he was talking about going, but when we talked about expansion stuff, I told him they're going to do Donkey Kong, and he was kind of like, are you dying to go to Donkey Kong? It was kind of not. Now, Donkey Kong Country, I do think once it's built, people are going to change their minds a little bit. When you're walking around and
Like that is fucking dope.
hey,
that was a thing.
I think it's easy to say like, oh, whatever now.
no,
but
I'm all for it.
yeah, but I do think it'll be cool. But yeah, I just feel like, I think it would be neat if they made each park a little different.
Yeah.
They did. Someone said that in some interview. They talked about like, oh, the Yoshi ride that's in Japan isn't in Hollywood, and they said they were like, we kind of want to have something different that you want to visit each one for. And so I'm curious if that will be in the Florida one or not, and what's going to be different about the Florida one.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure, but I wish like Florida got the Donkey Kong thing, and then
Yeah.
we got something else. Like,
Yes.
give us a little Temple.
It
of
looks like
Time or
Florida's
something.
getting it and we're getting it. So
cool. Somebody in the chat said Pikmin. They could do
Yeah.
that so easy.
Um,
That'd be so cool.
So I don't know if you have heard about this.
What?
But in I tried not to look at a lot of stuff for the Japanese park ahead of time. But one of the things that I had heard was, and I think I saw a picture, was there are little hidden Pikmin in the Japanese land.
oh really?
No
They
one
just hid
has
'em around?
seen them in this one.
Yeah.
But then I think someone at Universal was like, don't be too sure. Like they might be here, or something like that. So
Eyes
I'm
out
kind of
next
like wanting to, I want to, like, where is that?
Explore, yeah.
But yeah, there were, so people were pointing that out in Japan. They were like, so that's the only non-Mario thing.
Yeah.
That worked its way in. And so anyway, but
We watched a video on the Ghibli warehouse.
yeah.
The new Ghibli park in Japan.
Yeah.
And they have like an Ariete one where everything is giant and you are a tiny
Tiny-
little borrower. And
yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, that's such a simple concept. I know Bugs Land tried to do it, but it was bullshit. It'd be so cool to make a tiny
Yeah.
little Pikmin.
Yeah. Timon is saying Nintendo seems like they don't want Kirby to be as big as Mario, though, which is weird. I disagree. I feel like there's a new Kirby game every 6 months, and there hasn't been a new Mario in 6 years.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like they're trying to make Kirby the fucking mascot now. I don't know what's going on. The new Kirby every 10 minutes.
Shawn, that looks great.
That looks awesome. You
That
could finish it
looks
tonight.
So cool.
Thanks.
You could do it. You almost got it.
Tricky trying to get this thing in. Making my fucking-
Yeah, Gigas. I'm not gonna say I'm sick of Kirby, but I'm kind of like ready for like, yo, give me a new Mario. Give me a new.
I
like,
want a new Mario so bad.
Yeah, I'm like thirsty for.
We
it
got
now.
one so long ago on the Switch, and we need a new one.
Because I love that last Kirby. That was a great game, I thought. But,
Yeah.
But
And
I'm ready to move on. Let's get-
and I consider the last Mario game to be Bowser's Fury because that was fucking
Yes.
amazing.
That
But
was
yeah,
awesome.
I enjoyed Odyssey, kinda, but I never replayed it. I played it once. That was
yeah,
it. I never went back.
That game was really was bubblegum to me. It was
Yeah.
fun, but it didn't make me hang on to it forever. I beat it and I was done.
Yep.
There was some fun post game stuff.
Yeah.
I think we felt the same way about the new Kirby game. Like I really wanted to be obsessed
It was fun,
with that,
but I never
Yeah, it was
played
like
it
we
enough to
played a
beat
few
it. I
levels and
only
it
played a
was
few
Yeah.
worlds and that was it.
Yeah, I'm like that with all the Kirby games. I never beat them.
I got Kirby Superstar Ultra a little while ago when I was on a bit of a get my games that I used to have kick. I love that game and I really want to go back and play that because that's got all of it. It's got Dynablade and all the cool shit on it. But yeah, it's just never as kind of not got everything. It's just that I never liked 3D Kirby that much. I just want it to be more like.
I thought this one was the best attempt at it.
Yeah,
like
I did too.
In terms of like I was constantly getting involved in stuff that would surprise me or whatever, but I hit a thing where I'm like, I'm good. I've done enough. Yeah. I liked some of the things they did in this more than other ones that I tried, but it's still not totally my thing.
Also, Ryan, I saw that comment that you're incorrect.
What?
He said
He was saying Odyssey's a lot like Breath of the Wild, where it doesn't.
It does some fun stuff, but it doesn't give me what I want from the main series or the main game or something.
It's a lot like Breath of the Wild, and Odyssey is the best in the series, the best Mario's ever been. Okay, I get you there.
People were saying, what's the last DK Tropical Freeze or whatever, Donkey Kong?
I've heard that.
I've never played any of the new ones.
But I've never played a Donkey Kong game.
I got sick of that shit.
Really?
I played some of it and I was like, I'm good.
Donkey likes it.
You know what? It's not even as bad. I got halfway through it and I felt like I'll just go play the old ones. I just felt like my cup is full with this. You know what I mean? It's like when they made the new Sonic or whatever that came out. Mania or whatever. It's not that it was bad. It's not bad. I just felt like, you know what? My cup is full. I got like 3 older ones and I'm just fine with that. I don't know. Sometimes I just get that way. Yeah, I could say that. You're right, Gigas. I could say that about any platformer. I think that's me. I'm like, I already got 3 classic ones, so why am I getting more? I don't know. I'm good. Shawn, you want to chime in on this?
Next bag?
I think I'm gonna call it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm looking at it and like I'm building another level, as he said. It's the penguin one with the slide.
Oh yeah.
Aww.
Which would be super cute.
And it has a really cute little Lego penguin. Tiny Lego penguin.
It does. Little Lego penguins on it that I could build. But I'm looking at it and I feel like it would probably be another hour and a half.
Oh, perfect.
I don't think I have what it takes. I could probably do one more bag because this bag looks pretty easy.
Okay.
But I don't know. How are you guys feeling? Do you guys want to?
I mean, I could stay.
No, I'm great. I can go all night.
Yeah.
I'll be here till 6 a.m. So I'm ready.
I don't have work tomorrow. So.
Yeah, we're set. I do need a minute actually to set up. I've got a great thing that I want to. Whenever you're done, we'll go to.
Okay.
But I do need to set it up for that time. So let me go do that real quick.
Get that set up because
it'll only take me a
finish
minute.
this really quick. I say really quick. I hope it's really quick.
Yeah, finish that bag and then while you set up the thing.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
When you're ready, let me know, and then we'll assess the situation. But I've already made. I'm just making honestly a white version of the end of last time, which is a brown version. So that was dirt. This is gonna be ice. I guess that makes sense.
These ones are gonna be slippery. These pieces.
Yeah. I think
pizza grease isn't going to help.
If I didn't have to get up at 6:20 tomorrow,
Oh, Shawn.
I think that would be a different story. But I do have to, and I didn't sleep good last night because Sawyer woke up, and then as I said, I was up, so I just am a little sleepy. You'd think by the time Sawyer's 10.
Yeah, bro.
This is still like random times where it's like they're just awake,
Yeah.
And she comes and tells you that she's awake.
And pinches your
comes in and
feet.
grabs my foot when I'm sleeping, and scares the shit out of me. And I go, ah!
Did you jump out of bed?
What?
Did you jump out of bed?
I like, Rah!
Yeah.
You know how I do.
Yeah.
And I was like, Sawyer's there. So you, Sawyer? What the fuck?
God.
And she's like, I just needed you, and I didn't want to wake up mommy. And she's like, I'm awake.
Cool.
Oh Lord. Classic.
I think my dad would have killed me if I'd have woken him up at any point.
You know what?
Especially now.
Like she was up for so long because she said her throat hurt and it was dry. And then it was like 3 a.m. She's like, "Can I get an otter pop?" I'm like, "Absolutely, you can get an otter pop. I'm gonna
Yeah, go for it.
Whatever it takes at this point to go to bed,
Seriously?
you can have.
You can have ice cream.
Yeah,
you can
what do you want?
anything.
Where is this little? I think I am not so tired I couldn't build anymore, but my brain can't find the pieces.
Yeah.
Aw.
That I need to find, which is I think the real issue. But I am looking for this one little piece I'm just not seeing. So maybe it's for the best that we're gonna end. Oh,
Found it.
found it.
Condemned 15 says my parents would tell me to get some water and call me a dipshit. Yeah, that's my experience too, bud.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do
If
that.
I woke up my dad up asking for an otter pop, he'd otter pop my ass out the door.
Oh my goodness. I went to Lennon does dance.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to her they do a thing called Dance Showcase, and they basically just show you the dances they've been working on for the past, since summer, she's been working on these dances.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't seen anything, and so they show you, oh, this is what she's working on, and so I watched the dances, and it was the first time that I was watching her where I was, truly blown away. I'm like, oh, she's fucking good.
Aw.
And it was every parent says that about their kid, but she dances so
Really?
much.
Aw.
She's she loves it. It's a lot, but she goes to dance at least, I think it's 8 hours a week.
That's great.
And she just fucking was tapping her little ass off, and she fucking killed it.
That's
So
awesome.
proud.
Is it tap?
It's
Or is
tap.
it
She has
mixed?
tap, and then a couple other types of dance as well. But tap is part of it. But she was really good. Really,
That's
really
great.
good. Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Love that you're like, every parent says that about their kid. Uh-huh.
Every
I'm sure
parent-
they do.
Every parent says what?
About she's so good at dance. Every parent says that.
Well, yeah. The parents always brag about their kids and be like, "My kid's the best."
I'm not sure they do.
Oh, well, they should.
Probably.
You should honestly, I'm watching her. I'm just so proud, and it's
That's
she's
great.
working so hard that you can just you see how much work she put into it.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're a good dad.
Well,
There you go.
I try, but man, I make mistakes, dude. I was playing a Beckett loves this board game called Star Wars Rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys have ever played the game Star Wars Rebellion. It is the most fucking complicated, confusing ass fucking game, which I truly don't like. It's it's so hard. It's I can't figure out this fucking game. I'm not smart enough to figure out this game. And so he's playing with me, and he has to hold my hand essentially and walk me through it, because I'm just I'm gonna play this thing. He's like, nah, it doesn't. You gotta. And it's 1,000. We played. I think we played 6 hours.
Oh my God.
And throughout
That's
the course of the last
D&D.
few weeks, whenever we have a free hour, we'll play again.
Yeah.
And it's anyways, today I thought I had him, and I played I'm finally learning this game, and I finally play a card that will I think beat him, and he's like, oh, actually, I'm gonna use that card that you used and used against you, and I played this card, and I was hiding this card, and all these things that I didn't know you could even do, and I was like, all right, well, what the fuck are we even doing here, huh?
Oh my
How
God.
about you just say you won the whole time? Why don't you just say you just say that you win? That's fine. If you want to win, that's fine. He's like, well, I'm misplaying. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I fucking get it. But Beckett, let me tell you, I'm not smart enough for this game.
Oh my
I
God.
don't get it. But I was definitely annoyed and probably not very nice, where I was like, all right, well, you just fucking win. You won. Congratulations. You're the winner. You're the winner. I don't know. I spent 6 hours playing this game. I thought I get it. I don't get it. You're the winner. It's all good. And then I had to talk to him later. I'm like, I was probably a jerk. I'm sorry. I was frustrated.
I mean, that's very nice that you did that.
I
Very sweet.
guess.
But also, I think he also needs to appreciate that you spent 6 hours playing a board game with your son.
Which I love doing things with Beckett, but that game is not on the list of things I love to do. I do not like that game at all. I hate this game.
It sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh, but not the real one, the one in the show. Oh no, what'd you do?
I broke it, but it's okay.
no.
I'll just put it right back together.
I'm just sort of reeling from the idea that you volunteered to play a board game with your
Well,
child because
Yeah, he
My dad-
asked a lot, and finally I gave in, to be real, you know. I was like, oh, maybe later, and then like finally I'm like, I can't.
dude,
I can't put him off
the
anymore.
fact that you did it is just still
Yeah.
Top tier dadding.
I guess. I do feel a little that I wish I liked this game. I really do. But it's just
you
so
don't have to
complicated.
like
and I don't like board
everything and do
games.
every single thing that your kids ask you
No,
to do.
yeah.
But the fact that you're willing to do it is
Sure,
already
sure.
good. The last time I played a board game with my dad was maybe like 2019, maybe 2018, because we were trying to sort of do things as a family together a little bit more,
Yeah,
considering I was going to leave forever.
right.
And we started playing Scrabble. My dad refused to allow any other dictionary than the physical dictionary that he had and that
Oh.
we've literally had in
From
our
a
house since
1957?
1985.
Yeah,
So quite a lot of the words that I tried to play.
right.
Dad is very much like, I play to win and I don't really give a fuck about how anybody else feels. And so
Aha.
if you're like, no, Dad, it's actually in the official Scrabble dictionary, he's
Right.
like, no. Well, I don't know. It's not the way we're playing. And I'm like,
right.
it's now not fun. And then he unfortunately, my dad's got a lot of like body pain and issues. So we played it maybe 3 times. And then he was like, sitting at this chair on like at the table is hurting my back and
Oh,
we can't
no.
play anymore. And I was like, okay, cool. But don't remember doing that as a kid either. We had to stop playing Uno because we had a family fight
Oh no,
over Uno.
that's
So,
wild.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think I'd never really cared for board games, but he loves board games. Just
Well,
loves them.
that's what I'm saying. It's sweet that you're trying to get invested in the things
Yeah.
that your kids like.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I definitely do try. I don't always succeed, but I do, and that's I think really like. I just don't want to be embarrassed playing this stupid game, you know, where it's
Yeah,
like,
that sucks.
because I was trying to explain it to him. It's like we're playing a game. We're trying to have a conversation, and you're speaking French.
Yeah.
And I know like 4 words in French, and that's it. And then I think I'm starting to pick it up, and then the last second you're telling me, actually, we're doing German. Like, okay, I don't know what the fuck we're doing anymore. Like, I'm just
Right.
so confused. I don't know what's
Yeah.
happening. I don't get it.
But you did your best.
I
and,
sure
like,
did. I sure did.
You don't. Also, you have to remember, he's a kid who has to think about school and not a lot else, and you are an adult
That's
with a lot of responsibilities.
true.
So, don't worry.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, again, like I did have fun, but like I will.
But it's not fun to like lose in a kind of a bullshit way where you're like, well, I didn't understand how to play.
Yeah,
So-
it's just like exactly. It was like I thought I got it. I don't
Yeah.
get it. Like and like he like, I feel bad because he loves this game, but no one will like play with it with him because it's so long. Like you can't just
Yeah.
like, you know. And so like Jenny's played a couple times. I've played probably 3 or 4 times at this point, but not that like it's like last time I played was like a year ago, so it's been a while.
yeah.
But then after, I think if he had it his way, he'd play this game all day, every day. He just
Right.
fucking loves it. He knows all the cards. He
Aw.
just really likes it.
How old is he?
He's 15.
I mean, there's like board game cafes and stuff where you can go
That's
and
true.
meet other people and
That's
like meet
true.
other
I bet there
kids.
is like a thing that
you
he
could always
just go
take
to.
him to one of those. That
Yeah.
there is definitely at least one in San Diego.
And like he got new board games But then my fear is like, well, I have to learn that now. Like, I don't wanna
There's
learn
some
another
really
board game.
simple, really cool ones. Like everybody thinks Ticket to Ride's really good, and
Yeah. And like our
Pandemic.
thing together really is like we play video games together.
Yeah.
Right now we're playing. I feel so bad though. Like we're playing Gotham Knights, and there's something about that game that like just puts me out. Like I'm just like falling asleep when he's playing it. I cannot stay
it's like
awake.
Kevin watching anime with me.
Yeah, I get really tired.
Yeah, Kevin, what is that? Where it's just
I don't know what it is.
And
I
do you
never.
have the same thought where it's like, okay, this time I'm not gonna
He
fall
wants
asleep,
so
and then you
badly
fall
to
asleep.
stay awake, but it's like 2 episodes of having to read subtitles and you're out.
I'm
It's like,
out, dude.
I'm just about make it through 2 episodes. Even
Yeah.
when we were watching The Last of Us.
Yeah, I was
last
falling asleep during
week,
The Last
I
of
fell
Us too.
asleep during that.
That's probably because I'm tired or something. I don't know.
I know. But
Yeah, I mean, I get it. That's
God.
definitely.
everybody's sleepy. We're all getting older.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I fell asleep last night on the couch because I knew I needed to get up to get ready for bed,
Yeah,
and I couldn't be bothered, so I just I
dude,
just
what
sort of
is it
settled
with the
down for a minute.
couch where I can fall asleep on the couch,
yeah.
and the second Jenny's like, "Hey, God, wake up, we're going to bed," I'm like, "Oh, okay."
No effort.
But like the thought, it is so lazy of like, oh, I'm gonna have to brush my teeth. Ugh.
Yes, I'm the same way.
Oh,
It's like I don't
want
want to do that.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got this toothbrush that's like it's electric and it has like 2-minute timer on it, so it lets you know how long you should brush for.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but it's like I'm gonna have to sit there or stand there for 2 whole minutes, and I can't even like. It's
I
like,
know.
that sounds like impossible.
God. Yeah, it sucks. I told you I dislocated my jaw, right?
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
At some point last year, I just bit down on something and I dislocated my
Oh,
jaw.
that's
So I have to
terrible.
sleep with a mouth guard in now,
Oh,
and it
no.
fucking sucks because every night I'm like, oh, if I don't put this in, my jaw's gonna be so sore in the morning.
Right.
So I have to force myself. So I had a little nap on the couch, and then I got up and got ready for bed and went back to bed.
Yeah.
I needed that little sleep.
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. I fuck yeah, dude. That sucks about your jaw.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah.
It's kind of crunchy. It's got like it's not because of teeth grinding. No, it's I've had TMJ. Like I can't remember what that stands for, but I've had like real bad jaw tension since I was a teenager, and I think I clench at night, and that's why I have no like issues with grinding at all. It's just like clenching, I think. I don't need to. I had like a very specific mouth guard made for me because I had to go and do this. Thank you, temporomandibular joint. Thank you, Ryan.
I think that's incorrect. I don't think that's right.
No, it's temporal mollusk. Yeah, I had to have one like physically made from my teeth. Like they 3D scanned my teeth with like a big thing in my mouth. It was very odd. And yeah, it like was randomly hurting all the time. And then I bit down that one time and I was like, God, this pain's not going away. And then it started hurting to eat like real bad. So I was like, yeah, maybe I need to get this checked out. And it was quite expensive to get all of this stuff done, but it sort of feels better, sort
Well, that's
of.
good.
So I definitely don't have like, my jaw isn't locking when I first wake up in the morning, which was the major issue besides like every time I chewed anything, it was hurting.
Mm. Yeah, I finally finished my whole dentist
The massive
procedure.
ordeal. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. And I have a lot of pieces left.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Are they spares?
I don't know. Well, I guess they have to be. Where the fuck would this come from?
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody asked, did you have to use US healthcare? No, it wasn't covered. I had to pay for it out of pocket. So not ideal.
Yeah, so my
Ryan says you skipped 326.
yep, I'm
You got it?
you're on it. Thank
There
you
you
so
go.
much. I definitely did. Thank you. How good, Ryan? How on it are you?
Just a little Lego angel.
And honestly, yes, Rachel, my little Lego angel, Ryan. Shouts out. Thank you for being here. Sorry I'm not going to be able to finish this tonight for you.
Such a hero, though.
I am missing a little. Oh, there it is. Anyways, yeah, I finished the dentist stuff. It was so shitty.
Really?
The worst part was the gum lengthening, where
The what
like
now? My God.
they had to like take out. Root canal was easy compared to this thing. I don't know what they did surgery, and like took out like parts of my gums and like
Whoa.
like down into the jawbone, and like it was so painful. And they don't put you
Jesus.
out for this. I'm awake, just like misery. And
God, Shawn.
yeah, no, it was terrible. And then like obviously like, it costs so much
Yeah.
money.
Uh-huh.
And now like I'm on this like payment plan for it, but
Oh,
it's like
bud.
but it's like, oh, like so much money. Oh my God. And so I finally they made like it was like that Mega 64 tooth that I had. I don't know if you remember that, but
Yeah,
I had
I
one.
do
That's
remember.
gone.
Oh, wow.
They took that
Aw.
out. They took out like all this shit. They're like, hey, there's another tooth of yours that's a crown, but like everything's around it's gone. So you gotta take that tooth out or rip that out, do another extract. So basically, like we're making you a bridge, and it's gonna be 4 fake teeth on top, on the back. Like, okay, I don't even fucking.
That's
I guess.
insane.
Yeah. So then they did that, and then it was a temporary for so long, and it sucked. It was like cutting my tongue, and like
Ugh.
every meal that I ate, like it was just like constant.
It's just causing you pain.
Yeah, pain, but like annoyance. Like it just
Ugh,
sucked. And
yeah.
then they put the bridge in. I guess this was like January 4th, I think is when they put it in.
Oh,
And
wow.
like they snapped it in, and it was like I have like teeth again. Like I
Yeah.
was like, I ate a meal, like, oh my God, it's like it feels like teeth. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel like there's like holes. There's no like, it's not fucked. Oh my God, it was such
God.
a relief that like it sucked that it cost so much money. Like that
Yeah.
really sucks.
Absolutely. But the
But,
relief
like,
at the
to
end
have
of
the
all of
problem
that suffering.
solved.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but I think after insurance, it's like over $8K or something. It's like so much money.
Oh my God.
It really sucks. Like it's such a bummer that
Dude.
I gotta like sell a kidney or something to
Don't do that.
figure
What if your
something out.
kidney gets ruined? That sucks, bro. Yeah, this country's insane.
Yeah, and that's with insurance. Okay,
Yeah.
everyone.
Shawn said he would complete it tonight, so he's gonna go.
Yeah.
There's only one more bag.
You want me to finish this one?
Yeah, you can finish this up. Okay.
I got my laptop down here. I haven't even opened it up yet to finish my work.
Nope.
So
Too
I'm good.
distracted.
I'm
We
good for a
shouldn't have
while.
been here.
Okay,
You guys fucked it all up.
Yeah, we did.
Here's what we have left.
Ryan
and
says
what we're
barge
gonna
it.
do.
Yeah, go for it.
And I swear to God, if this wasn't so detail oriented, I would go for it. And the fact that it's white, my brain is not gonna be able to handle this. I can tell you, like, for real. If it was like a blue thing or green, I think I may try to barge it, but I can't look at this. So this is what we're gonna do. At some point, as soon as I possibly can, when I have a free hour or so at the studio, we'll set this back up. We'll tweet it out, and I will go live again, and I'll finish this up next week. Maybe even tomorrow. I don't know, depending on our schedule. So I'm so sorry I wasn't able to finish this. We got through several. I mean, we started at bag 7, I think, or 8, and now we're all the way through.
I
So
love someone said we're going by Attack on Titan rules here. Finale part 2.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, so all we got is bag 12 and 13 left. This is what it's gonna be. This is it right
so
now.
Cute. Look
And
at
then
that.
the penguin level is gonna be right here, and then it will fold
It
up
folds up.
into itself like
Oh my
that.
God.
Whoever
And it goes
designed this is a
inside the
genius.
question mark box.
Yeah, it's gonna all go in here, and then again, if you want to see Bowser, there he is.
Whoa.
So
That's amazing.
yeah, it's pretty cool. This is
Yeah,
a
this is
really,
really
cool.
cool.
Yeah, this
little
thing was awesome.
Somebody's
little
like
set. Like this
magnum
back thing.
opus. This kind of the amount
opens
of
up.
thought that's gone into it. Wow. Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Legos are so different.
It's
to
pretty
how they used
wild.
to be.
So, anyways, we'll finish this up next time. Yeah, keep an eye out on Twitter, whatever, and we'll finish
Well
this
done,
up.
Shawn.
But thank you so much.
But everyone at home, Umbreon, thank you for your sub. Do not go to bed yet because we got a killer stream coming up after this. We are not done. And you're going to want to stay up extra late for what's coming up after this. So everyone stay tuned.
Stay tuned. And I'm going to turn it off. I'll go upstairs and do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I can do it if you want.
Okay, sure.
I'll do it for you.
Off he
Sure.
goes.
You got a minute, so just give any last thoughts here.
Final thoughts. Cameo hasn't gotten back to me. I think I'm blackballed.
That's awesome.
They,
Awful.
I'm not big enough. So no cameos. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, Shawn. I mean, you could just do them.
I guess I could just do them, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Venmo
Also,
me
like the
$5.
idea of like how much I would charge, I would feel bad charging anything to be real.
Wow.
I don't know.
You said that about the Shawn FTs, and
I
they
did feel
went
bad.
very well.
I feel bad about that. I feel bad. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. You're not going to believe what we have in store for you. I can't even believe it. I'm so excited. And Shawn, can you hit the gritty real quick? I don't know what that means.
Hit the gritty, Shawn, just real fast.
Sean,
What does that mean?
Sean, real quick, can you just hit the gritty?
Just hit it real fast.
What's the gritty mean?
Sean, you're thinking too much of it. Just hit the gritty.
Just hit the gritty and we'll be done.
Gritty.
Bro, it's a dance, dude.
What is a gritty?
Hey, okay.
You have 4 kids
Sean,
and you don't know
you
what
don't
a
know-
gritty
hit-
is?
Sean, 3, 2, 1, hit the gritty.
Shawn, hit the gritty for Ukraine. Okay, I guess you don't care. Fuck it.
I'm too tired of gritty.